And we're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. We lost Jimmy for a little while. This is the craziest morning show in America. Jimmy was there, but now he has to go somewhere else to do another morning show.
Really?
We're the only morning show that does other people's morning shows.
Yeah. And not even like it's not a guest that has to go and do it. Jimmy's a member of this program.
Yeah. It's one of the main players. He's now not on our show anymore because he has to do another morning show for about 15 or 20 minutes.
He's doing some other show.
So
you're already doing two shows at the same time.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So we called Louis C.K. off the bench, and he's now in the game.
Yep, I'm always ready.
It's Black History Month, by the way. We're going to be celebrating. Yeah, we're going to be looking at some very important black people.
The history of blackness.
From the world of everything. From the world of blackness.
Gotcha.
So we're going to have the first one in a few minutes here, hopefully.
I like the fact that we're getting right on it the 1st of February, and it'll last the whole month.
Yes.
We'll be on it every day.
I request that we look at Sticks from Happy Days.
Yes.
I throw that out there because that's where we're going with this bit, by the way.
They call him Sticks because he was skinny, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it?
Wasn't he?
He played the drums.
He played the drums. Yeah.
He didn't play the drums?
Actually, he did, but that's not why they called him Sticks.
Yeah.
And he was offended. I remember that.
Was he really?
Because I play the drums, man.
Oh, really?
What do you think? We all play the drums? That's actually where I learned.
But he did play the drums.
But he did play the drums. That's what it was. They call you Sticks because you play the drums. Like, hey, man, no.
Well, wait a minute. White people don't...
But you do play the drums. Yeah, no, I do.
But
that's not why they call me Sticks.
But white people don't think that every black guy plays the drums. That's
ridiculous.
Rhythm.
It's a rhythm thing.
Yeah, I understand, but...
I learned on Happy Days that we think that.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
In the 50s.
In the 50s.
Right.
We learned a lot about what we thought in the 50s.
I actually found out on Happy Days that all of that marching and fire hoses on children and stuff was trying to teach white people that not all black people play the drums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the gain that was made mostly.
They're called sticks sometimes because
they're skinny.
They're skinny.
Hey, put up one of the really good pictures from yesterday. I want to do some with Louis in a second here. Hey, I want to do a speed round with Louis C.K.
All right.
Pats or Giants?
I'm from Boston, Pats.
All right.
Yeah.
That's it on that? I know it's a speed round, but I'm hoping for a little more than just...
Sorry.
That doesn't make good radio.
What was I
Do you care about the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I guess I do. I do like the Patriots, and I like that they cheated and that they're winning. And I actually think an asterisk is a badge of honor in any sport. I think it's awesome that not only did they win every game of the season, they cheated, and nobody cared.
No one cared.
They weren't forced to stop playing. I think cheating in sports is fine.
Of course.
You think so?
Yeah. Everyone's doing it, too.
It's sports.
Especially in the NFL. They were all doing what the Pats were doing. They just got caught doing it.
So what? Good.
All right. Enough on that. Obama or Clinton?
Oh, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I really don't know.
You can go either way on that one?
Well,
do you care?
I kind of do, yeah.
I would think you're more of a Democrat.
I am more of a Democrat, but I hate Democrats.
Why?
I'm very sort of holding my nose to vote guy because I fart in a voting booth. No, I don't know. Obama. I like Obama. I like him. I like listening to him. But really, I mean, it's so stupid because my arguments are totally shaped by the propaganda. Because I actually will be in the shower thinking, he's very charismatic, but does he have enough experience? And then I go, what am I saying that for? Somebody told me to say that.
Because
I heard that on CNN,
somewhere.
and now I'm saying it in the shower. I'm a tool of the media.
But we're all like that. You read one political book, and then you think you're an expert.
Yeah.
You could get right on Meet the Press and discuss the issues.
Well,
because you just repeat crap you read in a book.
Yep.
It's not your opinions.
Hillary's a smart Democrat, but she's not likable in her personality. No, I can't take Hillary. She really makes me mad. I hate her. But I loved her husband. I really
Bill
enjoyed him.
Well, he'll be the first lady. That'll be fun. Are you scared?
In the White House.
Are you scared that this country might have a black president?
No, I'm not scared.
What are you laughing at? We've been discussing this for a while on this very program.
Yeah, this has been very...
I don't think it'll hurt anybody.
Wait, you say no?
No, I'm not afraid.
That answer is false.
Wow, I'm learning myself.
Louis.
Oh, Louis.
So what is there to be? Is there something to be afraid of?
Well,
with a
ask
black president?
Anthony. Ask Anthony.
Well, it's not really afraid.
Do you think he'll actually go like, "All right, brothers,
No,
go ahead and do whatever you want"? Like,
See, that's why it's making me
Open a
look
bridge.
silly by saying this stuff, because everybody thinks I have this impression that he's going to take office. They're going to swear him in. The second he's sworn in, that hand's going to come off the Bible in a black power sign.
Yes,
and
exactly.
everyone's going to know. It's going to be
Right.
one code word.
Yeah. He's actually going to take the Bible and beat the
Beat up
Justice with it.
the Chief Justice, and it's all hell will break loose. Pandemonium. I don't think that.
Yeah.
I just think there's a lot of subtleties
I do. I'm just not
here.
afraid of it. I'm just.
You're welcome.
I got good locks on my door. I'm not worried about
Welcome it.
Yeah.
I just I think that the changes will be subtle. There'll be subtle changes based on the fact that a few things. Black people in general
Yeah.
will now have to deal with the fact that they have the opportunity in this country to become president of the United States.
Yeah.
That's a huge thing right there. It's
Right.
very hard to cry that you you're being held back when the leader of the country is,
Black.
in fact, a black guy.
Right.
So that will affect things. I don't know how, but that'll affect things. The other thing is, a black guy in
let him go. It's
a
great.
black guy in the White House. A lot of black people will be like, "Hey, our guy's in there now."
Yeah.
So now,
I can
we're going to get what
your
we're
car
due.
away.
We're going to get what we're due. There's going to be a lot of pressure on Obama to, placate, to make concessions to the black community at large. And I think a Congress, especially if a Democratic Congress is in there, will give him a lot more than they've given stupid George Bush, old white guy, everything.
I don't think so. I think what's going to happen is that everyone's going to realize that he's just a guy. It doesn't matter. I think I don't know that he'll be a good president, but I think black people will be disappointed that.
You think?
They didn't get a check in the mail for having a black president.
Well, that's another problem.
I'm with you on that.
Because that's what I was saying. There'll be this expectation from black people, and perhaps that won't come about. And
also, I don't know.
I just believe the system is in place that one guy can't make that many drastic changes to the way we live our lives in America.
Yeah. No, and it's like
I think those days are long gone. We used to have great leaders. That one guy that really did a lot. And also changed this country. I just don't see that being possible in the year 2008.
I think also that there's something that happens to the president when he gets there. We've talked about it here.
Oh, right.
All right, hold on. I got to give you credit because we went down that road yesterday, and I forgot who told us. Where they give him the tour of the White House?
Yeah, and
scare the crap out of
him. They put him in a room and say, "Here's who really killed Kennedy."
They spill the beans.
We eat poor people. They're in the food or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And that the next day he's going to be like, okay, well, let's not be too hasty, But he's not even saying he's going to he's not even like a big, like Ralph Nader is thinking of running because he thinks Obama's a wimp.
Right.
And that Obama's just a status quo jerk. So that's, he's not even like, it's not Jesse Jackson. If Jesse Jackson was running it, I'd be like, oh, okay.
Now there might be a problem, but you just see Obama
he's an activist and he's nuts and he, he would scare me because like he marches against barbershop, but because against movies, he's an idiot.
But see, you're making my point. You're making my point
that it's going to be an insipid little changes.
That it's not so much because we know that the president himself really doesn't have this almighty power to do things like that.
Right.
But it's more, and I said this yesterday, it's more the symbolism of him in office that will make the impact of amongst black people than it is the reality of him in there.
So you're afraid of black people having a little bit of pride and hope?
No, they've had They've had...
You think that's going to make them more dangerous?
Oh.
True.
Okay.
Yeah.
See,
you think that's going to make them a little more dangerous? Like,
I love whenever I say, you have to put other words in my mouth.
Right.
Wow.
No, that's the fun part.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying that there will be this expectation amongst black people. And I think Obama is going to, that stuff will be better.
Right.
Stuff's great. If he's the president, stuff is as good as it's going to effing get.
The easiest.
There hasn't been an Asian president yet, so why aren't the Asians they're next in line to come up and say that they're the downtrodden and the spat upon?
Because they're good at math and
whatever other stereotype you could dredge up. It's just
I haven't seen a Asian drunk in a long time or a drug addict.
Oh, that's true.
That's all. But no, the easy way to make fun of you, the thing it sounds like, is that you're generally intimidated or afraid of black people. You're uncomfortable around them.
I am,
but it's balanced. Patrice, but it's I have, and I've seen how you look at them. Yeah. But there's a balance that you feel because in the big picture they're losing. So when you're worried about getting gas in the middle of the night and there's some brothers listening to, the hip hop's coming from their car and that you look at them and they go, oh God, and their guy's the president too.
I see.
True.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn. Yeah.
All right, can't win this game.
It's hard, right?
We've been going at it for a while.
Yeah.
It makes for some fine radio.
It's our election commentary.
Yeah, sure.
It's great though. It's a very honest reaction you're having.
You know what?
It's good.
It's Whitey's reaction. I'm the voice of Whitey.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I've been laughing at Anthony, but there's a lot of people that agree with him.
Because
they call every day when we hit this subject. So
look, when you're white. And a black guy's like waiting on you or something and he's being really nice.
Yeah.
The party's like, the day the tables turn, you're going to cut my head off.
Yeah. It's just going to be.
My politics are really simple. I want to see a black president because I want to be alive to see what happens. That's all.
Right. Oh, you just want to see it.
I just want to see.
You're just bored.
Yeah, I just want to all right, we got a black president.
Totally.
Now I'm going to take a look and see what that really means.
That's what I'm like.
Why not? Instead of another white guy.
No,
another old white guy. I want something different in there.
I'm totally a spectator.
I want to just check it out.
Every time there's a special report on the news, and it hasn't happened in a while, but every time TV is a special report, I'm like, they shot somebody. 9/11 again. You gonna get some popcorn.
You like tragedies too, right?
I love watching crazy stuff go down. Yeah.
And don't you
so
wish
exciting?
I brought this up a couple weeks ago. Like when you see the wildfires out west. You want to see that just keep spreading and spreading. When they say 100 homes been destroyed, you're kind of disappointed that it's not 200 yet.
Totally.
But this is
and you want to see like Ally McBeal or somebody or whatever her name is, Callisto Flockhart, coming out of her house on fire, like man on fire. Fire.
The worse the better.
Like, running on fire and screaming.
The worse or better, and we're not saying
anything
too crazy here. But here's the question I got for you: when do you really want it to stop? Like in my head, I like seeing wildfires or whatever just keep expanding. When does it get to the point where you're like, okay, all right, no, stop. We gotta put this fire out. When it gets too close to your house.
That's easy. My house is exactly the line.
When you see those
neighbors,
screw them.
You know what?
My yard, even.
Hurricane Katrina was a tragedy, but when that thing started spinning toward New Orleans, you were kind of going, "This is going to get interesting if it hits New Orleans," and I kind of want to see what that means.
People like action movies, right?
Right.
And as long as it doesn't involve you, if you're watching it on the news, it's just an action movie.
Well, that's what it is.
You don't know the people.
Well, like the day before Katrina, when they were saying, it was so clear. I've never heard such an accurate weather report in my life.
Right on.
They said this is going to happen, and I remember they said everyone's just going to go to the Superdome or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I thought that's crazy. Those people are all going to die. I'm not doing nothing tomorrow but watching TV. It was like an ad for here. Good, that's on tomorrow.
Speaking of tragedies, Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Do you care? Are you watching?
No, I mean, she's just one of millions of people in America whose lives are disgusting to look at. She's a very average American girl for her age.
Are you hoping she gets better?
I have no hope or care. No, there's no feelings.
Just nothing there.
I have definitely masturbated. Is that going to get bleeped? I don't know.
Probably.
Okay. I have definitely done things to my person while looking upon her in the past.
Right.
And I kind of like all versions of her. Like, I definitely did wrongful fantasizing about her when she was little Britney. Not
little Mickey Mouse
not
Club,
Mickey Mouse
Britney,
Club.
But when she was being portrayed as the virginal,
baby. I was like, yeah. Thank you. Put on those sweatpants.
Yeah.
And then, but then when she became pregnant, Britney pumping gas into her SUV, I was like, that's awesome. I definitely do have a weird thing about her that all the just tragic versions of her are very sexy to me.
Right. Okay.
And I like fat Britney.
You do?
I like it.
Yeah.
Turns me on.
All right, and now
She's
Louis.
dirty. She's a dirty girl. But I don't care if she died tomorrow. There would be no feelings inside of my body. I would just go, oh, she's dead now.
All right. And one other thing before
I guess no new pictures to.
Yeah.
One other thing before we go to break.
Yeah.
Go over there and turn on that computer screen. Grab that mic, and I want to get a natural reaction from you. That's all I'm saying. It could be horrific. This is like it could be really good. It could be really bad. I want to just get your
live
natural
through
reaction.
2 girls, 1 cup. Believe me.
Just Jimmy's mic, Iraq. Just grab Jimmy's mic. Or yours. Okay. Turn on that computer screen. Show them where to turn it on.
Okay.
And I just want a natural reaction to what you see on this computer screen.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Okay. Oh man, what's in her thing?
What?
Wait a minute.
No.
No. No.
No, I'm not seeing anything. What am I supposed to be seeing?
All right, you're gay.
No, you're just supposed to be seeing that.
supposed to be
It's
turned
just
on by
kinda,
Well,
It's kind of gross. It's just the lighting is so awful, and there's plastic everywhere, and she looks scared.
well,
it's the
duct tape right
last
over her
frame of a
head.
snuff film before
That's
the snuff
thing. She
part.
looks like she's about to get murdered.
Do you like Huey Lewis in the news?
There's some weird whipped cream on her wrist.
yes.
It doesn't turn me on.
All right. Don't describe it too much because that's where we'll have a problem with the show. But
Yeah.
we were thinking you'd have a different reaction.
What did you think I would react like?
Holy mother of F!
Really? That's just
That isn't the best picture. I'll tell you that right there. That isn't the best picture.
No.
I don't care about that.
No.
All right. Well, the picture's
I
up.
could walk by that and give it a nod and go, hey,
It was
how's
part
it
of
going?
a bit we did yesterday called Cherry Darts.
Uh-huh.
And if you go to the website that's named after this radio show, you can see the pictures and the videos. We thought we'd get a little.
The thing is, you know why it doesn't? That's if I had never seen the internet. I mean, that's a picture of some girl's ass. On the computer screen.
Right.
It's like a dollar bill. It's just.
You know why? That's
see it and you go, oh.
pretty graphic. There are pictures that are just of her standing there. Blow that picture away.
Can you get rid of that window that you just put there for a second? I thought that was poo.
Oh my God!
Like somebody had stuffed some poo in there.
But you know something, with our track record, you should expect that.
That's exactly it. Well, that's what you're showing. It's Opie and Anthony. You're showing me a picture of a girl. I'm like, where's the poo?
No, it was just
what part of her did you shove poo in?
All right. Enough with the poo.
Sorry.
They're dumping out. We sound like we're underwater now.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
We just wanted you to see a picture of a naked girl, and we thought you'd be like.
I guess I was supposed to be like a guy in the 40s. And
how about that picture?
Hubba hubba.
How about that picture?
Hubba.
The punky girl with the boots.
Yeah,
she's awesome, except for her boobs are.
All right, just keep it at
depressing.
that. A little depressing.
Yeah. The fat woman next to her is definitely fat, I would say.
Yeah.
And then the girl on the end I like because she looks embarrassed.
Yeah.
And that's a turn.
Well, you kind of call these pretty well.
Yeah.
And the other one looks very poor.
No, now she's great. Now she looks great.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
Now, see, that turns me on. When she's all splayed open, I just don't like I don't like that kind of porn where it's like, look at this!
Right.
It goes in here!
You are absolutely right. I'd rather just look at a picture of a nude girl.
Yeah, look,
than somebody flipping around in some position where you're seeing everything like that.
That's the thing. A girl like in jeans and a bra, like I could use a picture like that for days without getting bored of it.
Slow down.
I mean, if it's
you want a parka and a nun habit on them? What do you? How about some nudity there?
Hey, something for the imagination.
A little
See,
something.
That's better. Now I like her even more. She's got the bra and panties on.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to take a break. Louis C.K. In the house. And we look at our first black, are we calling them heroes? Our
Yes.
first black what? For Black History Month.
They are black heroes. They're people in history.
All walks of life?
Yes, that we are paying tribute to. That might not be the same people, because every year, Black History Month, all right, we understand George Washington Carver. Please, enough
Malcolm
about
X.
George Washington Carver.
Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Martin
He
Luther
doesn't get
King.
trotted out much, does he, Malcolm X?
Oh, my
Yeah.
God. They all do. But we...
Occasionally. We want to pay tribute to some black people that aren't getting the recognition in heaven over the years that they should be.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And yet they're heroes.
Yeah, and we're
Yes.
going to challenge the staff. They're going to come up with one every day.
Yep.
In the month of February. We got the first one.
Because we pay tribute.
That's right. We got the first one after the break. Okay.
All right.
And Jimmy back with the program. It's Opie and Anthony. Oh, and Ramming It. We play Ramming It after the break.
How
too.
was your other show, slut?
It was fun. It's weird to listen to what you can say.
Oh.
And it was good. I'm moderate. The energy was great. Mulrooney was in, who I love, and the Wolf in Albany. And I was decent at best.
Decent at best?
I do 25 hours of radio a week, and I'm on the phone, and I'm just become a deaf mute. Like I'm not effective on the telephone.
I do that when I call in on a radio show, like I call in Ron and Fez. And I wait, and I'm all nervous, and then I hear the... You're on the air, and I go like, hi. I'm all nervous, and I got butterflies, and I sit here and go, I've had a show for years. Why am I nervous?
On this
No, I hate
side,
that.
on this side, you got the upper hand.
Oh, totally.
You just have
Yeah, but I know Ronnie's not going to try to throw me under the bus, but still, I get all like...
He rolls his eyes, though.
rolls his eyes.
You're on the phone with him, and he's rolling his eyes. I've been there. I've
Rolls
seen
his
it.
eyes.
No, I was on the phone with some radio station in Florida, and it was one of those things where they come on and everybody's laughing, and I'm just stepping in the middle. I don't know what they've been doing.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, hey, we got Louis C.K. What about you? What do you think of whatever it was that day? Britney Spears or whatever. And I was like, I don't know. And they were like, ooh, and I could feel them immediately. And then the guy actually said, I think we got a helicopter is chasing a
car.
He's chasing a car, so we're going to go. And they hung up on me.
Oh, no, for a helicopter
And I
chasing
know
a
the
car on the radio.
instant they hung up, Miami radio, they're just crapping all over me.
Yeah.
Because I said nothing.
That guy sucks.
You just had nothing on that
Funny.
subject.
You don't show.
We can continue this after the break. Opie and Anthony. You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show. Louis C.K. In studio today. Louis, what are you promoting?
Well, I was going to promote that I'm shooting my new comedy special in Boston, March 1st.
What happened?
Berkeley Performance Center. I sold out, and we didn't even advertise, but we're pretty much sold out both shows.
How cool is that?
It's pretty cool.
That
But I am going to be. No, February 14th in Buffalo at Center of the Arts. And I'm in Cleveland on February 15th at the Playhouse Square. And that's Detroit sold out. So, I'm in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. I don't know when. At some point.
What place?
I don't know what place. Somewhere in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. There can't be that many places in the world.
You got a website
Just
for
go
these
there.
dates?
Pretty much. Just go outside and see where people are walking towards.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm playing.
This is
I don't
all
even
on
know
the
the
website,
date.
right?
Yeah, it's on my website, louisck.com. But I think we might add a show in Boston just for people that didn't get tickets because we sold out in at 2 days.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I was
Right on,
really
Louis.
I was surprised. Thank you.
All right, it's Black History Month, and we're going to do something a little different. That's why the cool music. I don't even know who does this. Who is this?
George Mayfield?
Yeah?
Oh, took a light to the head on stage, Mayfield. And he died paralyzed, I believe. He got hit in the head with a light.
Yeah, he hung in there for a while, didn't he? And then,
Awful
then the
litigation.
paralysis finally got to him.
Oh, hey, I wanted to say something, by the way, to your guy, this guy whose name I hear all the time, Coke Logic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to thank him because I actually went we went on sale. I wanted to make sure that some Opie and Anthony fans were able to go, and I went to the Whack Bag.
Yeah.
To post it because I opened an account there once and I couldn't post. So I wrote to the administration guy and said, "Can I post this?" And nobody answered. I was yelling in all caps. I was writing saying something.
Oh, no.
Help me out here.
So I wrote Coke Logic, and I said,
And
he posted it.
Oh, great. And so some O&A fans got the tickets. That's good.
He's
I
a
hope they
trooper.
got tickets. All right. So for Black History Month, we're, anyone could talk about Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and who else?
The guy,
Nelson
the guy
Mandela.
Nelson Mandela.
the dude in Tiananmen Square that stood in front of the tank. That guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They get talked about a lot in February for Black History Month. So we want to look at other people.
Also famous heroes, but I think not enough recognition.
There you go. From all walks of life. So this is the beginning of the bit. It's going to get tough because we challenge the guys in the office. Come up with one of these guys every day for the month of February. Here's the first one.
In honor of Black History Month, the Opie and Anthony Show is honoring black heroes, African-American individuals throughout history, without whom this country would not be the melting pot it is today. Today we honor Bub Rub, who installs whistler tips to vehicles in a muffler shop in Oakland.
The whistles go woo. Well, you want to woo woo? It's that woo woo. You know what I'm saying?
Some neighbors are saying way too loud.
That's only in the morning. You supposed to be up cooking breakfast or somebody, and so that's like an alarm clock. Woo 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 woo.
Yes, Bub Rub, we say woo-woo to you too.
Woo woo.
Stay tuned for more icons of black history on the Opie and Anthony Show.
That's how we're,
Yeah, there's Bub Rub, man.
That's nice because it's recent Black History, too.
Well, yeah. We should get the news story because it was great. The guy came up with a way to just make a lot of noise while you're driving your car.
Which is odd because black cars are usually very quiet. Windows usually rolled up, soft music wafting out.
As a general rule, that's what I have noticed, too.
What is this thing, by the way? It's a whistle that goes into what? The exhaust or?
This thing is, it's a little whistle thing.
Yeah, let's
little
get-
round device. You shove it in the tailpipe, and when you hit the gas, it makes this high-pitched whistle that you just can't even deal with.
so
It's nothing more than to be obnoxious.
It's the dumbest thing.
It's horrid.
Here's the news report on it.
Nearly every muffler shop in Oakland is installing whistler tips. It's a piece of metal welded inside the exhaust pipes that makes the car audible for almost a mile.
Almost a mile.
Tell me about the whistles.
The whistles go woo.
It sounds like
Of
what?
course they do.
Well, you want to woo woo. It's that woo woo. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the flows. They didn't trip out the flow masters.
That decoration, man. It's just for decoration.
That's it.
it. And that's all, man.
Decoration.
Oh, man.
Decoration doesn't make a high-pitched squeal that you can hear a mile away. It's like a bomb is dropping.
Get ready. There's going to be one on Air Force One.
Oh, damn.
be one on Air
No,
Force
you
One.
didn't. No, you didn't.
Gonna put whistler tips on the motorcade.
Damn, you did.
And pun.
Of course you got a pun after that. You dope from Cleveland. Forgot your name already. And here's more from the story.
Roxanne Brunn says the high-pitched tone, like the squeal of a BART train that doesn't stop, is keeping her awake at night. Police have told her it is legal. Some neighbors are saying way too loud.
That's only in the morning. You supposed to be up cooking breakfast or somebody, and so that's like an alarm clock. Woo woo.
That guy's awesome.
You're supposed to be up.
Only in
Really?
the morning.
Are you?
It's only in the morning.
That's only disturbing in the morning.
Yeah.
So I look forward to who we look at on Monday. This is going to be a good bit.
That's amazing.
We're
that
thinking
people are doing
sticks
that.
from Happy Days.
How is that not illegal, though?
I know.
That's crazy.
Oh, I'm
Because
sure it is.
first of all, it's like, but they said it isn't.
That's crazy.
It would make you stop at an intersection thinking maybe an emergency vehicle's coming.
Glass-packed mufflers are illegal.
Yeah.
I mean,
are they
they're
called?
Loud.
glass-packed because they have fiberglass in them. The ones that are like crackly when you hear
Yeah.
a car is going. They put them in a lot of mufflers.
You go,
A lot of those. That's illegal.
Yeah.
That's illegal. It's called glass pack. They're mufflers that were made badly with fiberglass, and people found out how loud they were, so then they started flying off the shelves.
Why do people want loud mufflers?
Because they get to make that noise when they drive around.
It's cool when you gas it, and then when you let off the gas, it sounds like the car's ready to explode.
Exactly.
See, I'm thinking like a guy who creeps around the corner, like trying to talk to, girls in person.
Right,
You want it very
silent.
Very
You wanna be
quiet.
Quiet. You want fast automatic windows.
Yes. You need an electric car. Just rolls away.
Scott from Haw Paw, great observation. The whistle tips, they're only loud in the morning. Does it get quiet in the afternoon, this thing?
Yes, they do.
Yes. All right. Finally, we got to play another horrible NFL rap song. This was for the L.A. Rams. This one is unbelievable.
God. But these are throughout history, right?
Yeah, sure. Break.com did kind of like the top 5 or 6 worst rap NFL songs of all time, and I think this one is pretty much the worst ever. The L.A. Rams.
Just hold on to your seat if you feel like you're going to keel over.
Did this song called Ramming It.
Ramming it.
Hold on a minute.
Oh, God.
Hold on.
Hey, 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 hey,
He's dancing.
God.
What were they going for there? Do you know how to ram it?
Whip it, right?
I don't know.
No, ram it. I just think they were going
No, that
for...
sounds like one of the Village People song.
Yeah.
Body.
Do you
Yes.
feel my body?
Tying in well with the lyrics from those people.
Ram it.
Do you know how to ram?
Oh, the video is great. They're ramming their arms forward.
It's very Eddie Murphy-ish music.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Party all the
very,
time.
very 80s Eddie Murphy. This is the sequence where the main character is starting to make it.
Yeah.
Drinking champagne in clubs and wearing silk shirts.
It's the upswing montage.
Yep.
Yeah. Ram it.
Somebody's counting money.
They're giving each other the thumbs up.
Yeah. Money's going through one of those counters. Somebody's buying a Porsche.
Yeah. Ram it. Ram it.
Same beat.
Ram it. Ram it.
Ram it.
And ram it.
Well, Kevin from Connecticut, he just threw his arms in the air like he just don't care. So
That's right.
he's getting the job done out there.
Nice though. Fun song.
So bad. Oh, they're all dancing in their Rams uniforms.
That clappy.
Yeah, a lot of clapping.
Jackie, and I'm starting this off. The Rams get down so nobody's scoff. And don't you worry, cause the Rams are rapping. When game time comes, we'll be back to zapping. We can't sing and our dance is not pretty, but we'll do our best for the team and the city. So get on your feet and clap your hands. Let's ram it right now with the L.A. Rams.
Hollywood handsome, Dodge City tough. If you throw it my way, it's gonna get rough. I like to ram it, as you can see. Nobody
white
likes
guy.
ramming any more than me.
He looks like, what's his name from the Bee Gees?
The thing that's
Like,
awful about watching the video, because they're just in the empty stadium,
Yeah.
is that you just picture that shoot day. Like,
Oh, God.
everybody has to have a team, meeting with.
Yeah.
Everyone has to be here Wednesday at 4 o'clock. Oh, what for?
Oh.
We're shooting the Ram It video. It's mandatory that you show up. I ain't going to that, man. I ain't going to that. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I ain't. And then they stood around and,
It took forever.
can we do that again? Oh, really?
No.
Yeah,
No. Yeah, exactly. No.
That last line was creepy. I like to ram it as you can see. Nobody likes
yeah.
ramming more than me.
Yeah, it
Terrific
rhymes.
lyrics.
Well, it's gonna get rough. I like to ram it, as you can see. Nobody likes ramming any more than me.
They call me Jeter, nobody dresses sweeter. But under this cool is a quarterback mistreater. I come from the end, looking for the sack. I don't stop coming till I put him on the back. This is limousine with him.
Ramming it, looking for
And
the
this was
sack.
this is written by a white person, too.
Of course it was.
This is rap written
white
by,
rap.
That guy looks
by
like
an old Jewish couple.
That guy looks like CJ from A Soldier Story.
Okay. Okay. Hey, get you.
Oh, God.
Didn't he hang himself?
Yeah.
I don't want to sing Ram It, Sarge.
Until I put him on the back. This is limousine with him. My moves are like Vader. They call me the demon on special team. I know how to rock from the toes to the head. When I pull the trigger, I'll knock you dead.
I'm a mountain man from West VA. They call me Herc and I came to play. I learned long ago to ram it just right. You can ram it all day and ram it all night.
Oh.
Now, I don't really know much about...
boy.
What year of the Rams was this?
Boy, what year?
I'm going to guess 82 or 83.
I don't think those are the stars doing number.
The big Ramit number?
I don't think they got the stars. That guy who's just said, I'm a devil on special teams.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the record,
wait a minute.
Yeah, like, that doesn't sound like, he's not like an all-star, he's not a all-pro running back.
Well, I drive the bus that carries the team.
And I'm on the bench in case he gets hurt.
Oh, it's very gay.
All right, this part where they're singing the hook, ram it, they're all like
bent over.
They're all bent over, holding onto a rail, and they're going down the line, showing all the players,
shaking their shoulders,
and they're shaking their shoulders,
and they're wiggling, obviously, their hips.
They want to ram it.
They're into the ram.
Was this the St. Louis or the L.A. Rams?
L.A., of course.
Yeah, that's right.
Ram it.
No, that's very LA football.
Yeah.
LA doesn't deserve a football team.
No, every time that I go to LA to like a
Big Daddy Hill, take a look at my stock. I catch what they told me and I like the block. I'm quick off the line as I can be, cause I don't want Dick running over me.
This is baby face and I don't yield. I'm a tackling fool on the football field. From the Jersey Shore to Balboa Bay. If you run at me, you'll have a bad day.
Mullet.
Fastest man in the whole damn town. Cars and ladies are a part of my creed, but more than that, I feel the need for speed.
This is Catcher, out to make a run. With shades on, I can catch a DB in the dark. So now you're ready, and I'm sure you'll agree. The ramming is fun when you're ramming with me.
That's very gay. Every time I'm in LA, I've been at any social gathering in LA, every man in LA is gay. They're just all gay. But they all come from some town, and they try to talk football at parties. Like, oh yeah, it's the Green Bay's awesome this year. Like, they try to sound like they know about their team, but they're just all, every man is effeminate and soft.
Fruity,
homosexual would be another word.
Bunch of delicate flowers for
Yes.
big decisions.
Yeah.
Delicate flowers.
So you'll agree. The ramming is fun when you're ramming with me.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's only half the song, by the way.
Yeah.
Do we continue?
No.
Okay, good.
Hey, I have a request.
Yeah.
You have 30 seconds to ask you for something?
Yeah.
I forgot about this. This is kind of perfect for you guys to enjoy. One time I was here and I needed somebody to run my daughter's backpack to her school.
Right, yeah.
Is there somebody who could run another errand for me? What I have in my pocket.
What do you have now? I hope it's drugs.
It's better than drugs.
What is it?
I have 3 vials of my daughter's poop.
Jesus Christ!
That need to go to her pediatrician this morning.
Oh my God!
I literally have 3 tubes.
They are vials in plastic baggies.
6-year-old poop.
Can I see them?
I predict a very unsuccessful store, Lou.
Don't open it because you'll contaminate. Yes.
Oh,
child's poop. It's really.
Is she sick or is that just standard?
Wow. We just do it for fun. We just like to find it. Just like to get a breakdown, you know.
How did you? And you got to be careful because I want this on the radio. How did you collect this?
Yeah. How did?
Oh well. There's very detailed instructions inside of
Yeah,
these.
but see, what I'm looking at, how did you collect
Oh, no,
it? 'Cause
no, no, that's not all that's in here. See, it comes with a little, it has this little, each vial comes with this little red liquid.
Yeah, solution in there.
A solution in there.
Yeah, all right.
And it comes, and on the top, each top, if you unscrew it, which I can't now because it'll get contaminated, there's a little scoop. It's like a tiny spork. Okay. It's a little spoon with spikes on it.
I gotcha.
It should come with a yogurt.
Yes, and so you, exactly. And so you
because when you showed me, it looked like you couldn't use a strainer.
Yeah, no, it's, but it was good, solid. And well, one of the poops that I did was nice, solid, not too offensive, just scooped it in there and shook it up.
Yeah.
But then the next one was soft, and it was a drag.
Yeah.
And she was she's standing there watching me do it.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
And I'm like, that you could have done a nicer poop than that I have to now.
Well, you got to do it if you get if it's part of, I guess, testing for kids, right? You have to.
Occasionally, you got to do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's got weird. I heard the doctor said I'd like some
samples.
I'd like some samples.
All right. We'll give that to one of our guys.
Yeah. Doctors might just be weird.
I'd really like
God knows
a
these
stool
doing.
sample from your daughter.
Yes, please.
It would really be helpful in determining the cause of her headaches.
We'll run it over to the doc for you.
One girl, 3 vials.
Yeah. Just don't ask your guy not to brush his teeth with it or whatever.
Yeah, whatever kind of stunt he wants to do.
Well, that guy would be right there.
Yeah, there you go.
Our Amish friend.
Duffy. Okay, hey, before we go to break, we got some audio that's just hitting the net. I think it's a bit old, but it's still really good. Chris Berman just losing his mind. I think that I believe during a commercial, and they were rolling tape, and some guy that didn't really like him too much decided everybody needed to hear this. Chris Berman, everyone.
When I'm doing TV and I got 18, God damn it, can't everybody stop for 10 minutes? I mean, everybody seems that that's the only. Everybody can we stick? Jesus Christ. I mean, it's not that much to ask. Is that when everybody has to move when I'm trying to concentrate? Jesus.
And these guys thought I was a pain.
I mean, that's so rude. I can't believe it. It's so goddamn rude. Why does everyone all of a sudden have to move? I've had 2 hours to move around. Wait 10 minutes. Jesus. I'm sorry to explode by that, but it's like no one's ever worked on TV here before.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus. Sunken under the what the do they think I'm doing? I actually can't believe what I just saw.
Not now.
It's like no one here has worked on TV before. I hear a dial tone. And there were 7 people. I mean, Jesus. We need to use the studio for 15 minutes. Just everybody,
There you go.
Oh, sounds like he's never worked in TV before.
I love when people just lose their minds like that.
Great.
And it's caught on tape.
Good for him.
Fantastic.
That'll be on OARadio.com later today. All right, we got to take a break. More with Louis C.K. It's Opie and Anthony. Heading into a speed round here. The Opie and Anthony Show. Going to play What Did We Learn on the Opie and Anthony Show today?
Louis is smart.
Why is Louis smart?
I don't know.
Why?
He just is.
In what way?
Every way.
Really?
Except for happiness. He's awful at that.
He's pretty happy. He looks happier.
Other people's.
Something's going on with him. He looks happier these days.
What's going on with me? I don't
Lost
know.
weight.
You lost weight?
I can see it on Lou.
Weight.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to a boxing trainer again, and
I hope so. I hope I
young Puerto Rican man.
think Clint Eastwood movie. I hope 6 months from now you're biting your own tongue in a hospital.
I hated that movie.
It was depressing.
Phone number 877-212-ONA.
That's the worst movie I ever saw.
Oh, good.
No.
I'll be fresh.
No, I guess not.
You're exaggerating. It was bad, though.
You're right.
It wasn't great.
No.
I've had enough of Clint Eastwood's acting. I love him. But he's old and gravelly.
Yeah.
Stop it. Take a seat.
Yeah.
Just direct.
What was the worst movie you ever saw? Give us a we got this fine story, though.
You've probably heard of drunk dialing, but wait until you hear who this Wisconsin woman called. Pat Dykstra called 911 from her cell while driving, then hung up. When police called her back, she told them her boyfriend thought she shouldn't be driving because she was drunk.
I know somebody could follow me home because somebody seems to think I can't drive home straight.
Okay, why is that?
Oh, he seems to think I'm too intoxicated to drive.
Okay, and so you called 911 or he called 911?
Well, he wanted me to call 911 because he thinks I'm too drunk to drive.
It happened after the couple left a Dodge County bar early Sunday. Dykstra says she got behind the wheel because her boyfriend was too drunk to drive.
I don't like being on the phone while driving.
Okay. Well, I can certainly let you go, Pat. I don't want to cause you to...
I would appreciate that because I don't like driving on the phone.
Oh, wait, that's the whole thing?
She, no, there's a little more.
Oh, did she get arrested?
Well.
What happened, Opie?
Well, we'll tell you Monday.
Dykstra gave a description of her vehicle, which police traced to her Fox Lake home. There, they found Dykstra getting ready for bed.
I was home already and in my pajamas going to bed.
Dykstra then failed the sobriety test and got a $740 OWI ticket and a mark on her driving record.
I think a judge will look at her and say, you stepped up to the plate, you did the right thing. I think it's commendable.
Does she regret calling the police?
It's good in a way, but if I'd have thought about it, it wasn't good for my driving record.
You know what, man? I don't know how they can give her that ticket because technically they can't prove where she was when she made the call.
She could have been in her driveway.
She could have been a passenger.
Yeah.
She could have been a passenger and just been drunk.
It's a confession.
Yeah, but again, they can't prove that it was an accurate confession because she confessed while she was doing it, but they can't prove where the car was.
She confessed, but she was under the influence, so the confession's tainted.
Right, she could just say she got a ride home from a friend.
Because she was driving drunk while she was confessing.
My brother once.
But why did they say she did the right thing? I didn't understand.
By calling? That's not the right thing. That's the drunk thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but drunks always, like every time I've been in traffic court, people just love courts love drunks.
Yeah.
Because they want them to get better.
For some reason.
So like I go and, I drove with a suspended license, so I got arrested. And the judge was like, your record is reprehensible. You show no remorse. You do nothing but repeat your offenses, and I'm going to go the limit with this. Then the next guy's like, this guy threw a rock through a window, literally, and set a fire, and then passed out in the street. And he goes, are you in a program, young man? He goes, yes, sir, I am. Okay, good for you. Good luck. I wish you all the luck in the world.
All the luck.
All of the luck in the world.
In the world.
I want everyone else to have bad luck so that you can have good luck, you stupid drunk from Mansfield, Massachusetts.
Joe had a little run-in years ago. Years ago, Joe wasn't able to get license, registration, insurance, anything. He was like in that realm of your life when you go through that.
That's me right now.
So at the time, especially, the Reggies were a lot different on the windshield. It was just the sticker. So he drew one. He looked at one, got some colored construction paper, and drew the lines with a ruler. It used to just be like a grid with some holes that they punched in it on the date, almost like your inspection sticker still looks here in New York. And he drew it up, taped it to the windshield, and unless you were right on top of it, it looked perfect.
Wow.
Couldn't even tell. So his car breaks down on the parkway, and he's underneath the car, and a cop comes up and starts talking. So Joe's like, let me get my stuff out of the car. So he goes to go into the car, and the cop's kind of still looking at his tire, I think, had bent or something like that. So Joe just scrapes the crap right off the windshield. So the cop couldn't see it. And he goes, where's your registration and everything? He goes, oh, no, I don't have one. And he wrote him up for everything. Joe goes to court and just says, I wasn't driving because my car was broken down on the side of the parkway.
Right.
And it didn't matter how it got there or anything because you could say I was trailering it, I was towing it.
Yep.
It was anything. So he got away without anything.
That's amazing.
And there he was driving with this forged government documents. And
I got arrested once at the Holland Tunnel because this is how bad I was. My license was revoked. Not suspended, but revoked.
That's bad.
And I had, crazy amounts of warrants, open warrants. And the car I was driving had the plates from a different car.
Oh, that's never good. The cops don't like that.
No, and the plates were bad anyway. So, I mean, in other words, the car that they came from had expired. The plates were expired and from another car.
Wait, for anyone that doubted Louis was Mexican.
And I was coming through the Holland Tunnel and I had no money. That's where it all started. I was one of those things where I pulled up to the toll booth and said, hi, I have no money. What do you do? How do we do this? And the guy said, just give me your license and I'll fill out a thing. And I go, it's not on me. And he goes, give me your registration. I go, I don't have that either. He says, give me your name and your social security number.
You just said how smart this guy is, Jimmy.
Yeah, exactly.
This isn't a smart thing.
No.
You're right.
And then he made me pull over and I went to jail. First, he put me in a jail cell that's under the Holland Tunnel toll booths. There's a jail cell.
There is?
Yeah, he took me down some stairs.
Hey, you got to see something most people don't get to see.
Right. Yeah.
Unless you're a scofflaw, not criminal.
Exactly. And I slept the night. I actually spent the night. I just slept in a little jail cell down there. And then they transferred me to Weehawken County Jail, and that was the worst thing that ever happened to me in my life.
Is that one under a photo mat?
Weehawken is a really bad jail.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Why? I would not have thought that at all.
It's terrible. People are throwing food out the windows all the time because of the food. I mean, I almost puked just taking a bite out of a sandwich there.
Was it violent there, frightening?
Yeah, it was really scary. It was really bad.
And Weehawken, who would have guessed?
Yeah, it's really bad.
It's not.
It's mostly New York drug addicts that get taken, because the New York jails overflow, and they start letting the Port Authority arrest people so that they can take them to New Jersey, because Port Authority is New York, New Jersey. So,
Oof.
How long were you in for?
Like a day and a half. I was in, for a morning, afternoon, night, and the whole next day. It was horrible.
That's a long time.
Well, and when I got there, I was in a holding cell, and one of the guys in the holding cell said to me, "Don't let them take you out of this cell, because you'll never be heard from again. If you get moved to a permanent cell, they'll never find you. They lose people because it's a bad bureaucracy." And everybody in the cell agreed, don't leave this cell. And a cop would come once in a while and say, "We got to move you," and I'd go, "No." He said, "Just say no." I'm like, "How do you just say no to?" And I go, "No, I'm not moving." And he goes, "Come on, we're moving you to permanent cell." And I go, "I'm not leaving here." And he goes, all right. That kept happening. I just kept refusing to leave.
How do you refuse?
Just say no.
Wow, I didn't know that was an option.
Yeah.
No, let me out.
It's really
I don't belong here.
No, and the worst part was that there was a toilet just in the middle of the floor of the whole place, like in the middle of the room.
Yeah, you would just have to sit there.
Sit there and
There's no privacy.
I bet I got dumped even though I didn't
No, it
say
didn't.
I think you stopped it.
So wait, if you get moved to a permanent cell, you'd be there for a week, maybe.
Basically, and I mean, I was because I made bail before I even arrived, because I called, I used the phone in the Holland Tunnel cell, and I made bail right away, but it took 2 days for the bail to find me.
Oh,
It's amazing.
Man.
Yeah, it's bad.
How much was
prison
bail?
System is bad. Oh, I mean, I had to pay. Yeah, it was
like nothing.
No, it was a lot. It was like $600 or something. I mean, for me, that was a lot then. Now I would. You're like, I'll pay $6 million to get out of here. I don't have that kind of money.
Figure we could take care of it right here in Brainerd. Give him that one.
Exactly. Right here in Brainerd.
I just want to be in full compliance.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Iraq. Yes.
Yes, because that helps
Fargo's song.
They want more stuff behind our bits. So there you go. Listen to this.
It was sitting on that cement right there.
For about a year, Jean Mansell has cherished her cement Jesus statue, an heirloom from her late uncle.
There was footprints behind it and footprints in front of it.
But Thursday morning, Jean walked outside only to find that Jesus was gone.
My husband got a phone call.
Come on. Do you really have to put it that way?
That newscaster.
They're just
to find that Jesus was gone. He didn't say Jesus statue.
No. Jesus
her
was
gift
gone.
was gone. To find that Jesus was gone.
Was gone. That Jesus was gone.
My husband got a phone call in a real graspy voice over the phone saying, "Check your mailbox."
In the mailbox, a ransom note.
The note basically said they were holding Jesus for ransom.
The note reads, "We are holding Jesus ransom until you clean up the poopy from your wieners, and trust us, we see you take your wieners for long walks without picking up their poopy in our yards. This has upset us dearly, so please clean up all the wiener poopy if you want to see Jesus unharmed."
Oh my God!
I hate our country.
Yo, drop a bomb! Drop bombs on us now, somebody!
It is the worst.
Is that the whole story?
No, Jimmy.
What happened? Did Christ escape?
We'll tell you Monday.
Oh, look at you with the tease.
He got arrested and he's lost in Weehawken somewhere.
Yeah.
It has to be a young person because they put these little lines next to the word Jesus. No adult's going to waste their time doing that. And referring to wiener poopy, my gosh.
My gosh.
My gosh.
Put lines next to the word what? I didn't understand that.
Yeah,
Jesus?
next to the word Jesus. I don't know what they
What
mean by
lines? Man, unless they underlined it.
Or they put it in quotes?
quotation marks, maybe.
No grown-up's going to waste their time doing that.
Like, it's not Jesus, it's Jesus, you know.
Well,
it's your
actually, it was,
Jesus.
It
makes sense,
it's
yeah.
appropriate
It's
to put
actually,
Jesus in quotes.
It's actually good punctuation they were using there.
This could be the greatest news story because it has Jesus, Wiener, and Poopy in it.
It's pretty
all in one.
All in one.
He.
Jean has 4 wiener dogs and admits there was a complaint last year about their leavings, but says she's cleaned up every pile since.
Why can't this guy talk like a human being?
They're leaving?
They're leaving.
leaving. He already said poopy like 4 times.
Yes, poopy. Wiener poopy.
I think he was like, probably were going over the copy when he was doing the voiceover.
Yeah.
Should I say poopy or, it doesn't seem dignified. I was saying poopy and quoting the letter.
Right.
I think now that it's me speaking, I should say
feces, like an adult.
Should I say feces? No,
that doesn't. How about leaving?
Waste? No.
Leavings.
Because I could say it with that inflection. Leaving.
Oh.
Start Googling Wiener Poopy. Let's go, guys.
There it is.
Let's go. Wiener Poopy.
We want that as top Google search for the day.
Yeah, this is today's Google search. Wiener Poopy.
Can we hear the end of that again where he says leavings, please?
Leavings.
It has to be a young person because they put these little lines next to the word Jesus. No adult's going to waste their time doing that. And referring to Wiener Poopy, my gosh.
Jean has 4 wiener dogs and admits there was a complaint last year about their leavings, but says she's cleaned up every pile since.
We really built that up.
Yeah, he just goes, complaints about their leavings. We're like, leavings. Yeah, I liked our version better.
Me too.
She's cleaned up every pile since.
I take my dogs for a walk. I carry a plastic bag with me, and I pick up anything that they do.
Now, Jean just wants her statue back and says she won't press charges.
I hate this guy.
That one's really bad.
I hate
she wants
this
her statue back and says, and she won't press charges. Let me do another one. Take 2. Let me do it. She says, and says, she won't press charges. How was that? Can I hear that back?
Is there a school for that? Is there some place we don't know about, like broadcasting school where they tell you to do this?
It sound like someone's.
You have to use your diaphragm.
Someone's entering you, and you're needing to
leaving.
And she said, "Oh, that's good." Yes.
How long?
Why?
How long is broadcasting school?
It could be 4 years, yes, or it could be a quick weekend course.
For this guy, it's like a 2 year. It's like the same as being a sous chef for the Olive Garden.
The American Culinary
Can we just
Institute.
hear that? Can we just hear that last part again with it? And says she wants her Jesus statue back.
Bag with me, and I pick up anything that they do.
Now, Jean just wants her statue back and says she won't press charges.
All right, that was worth it.
And says.
Jean just wants her statue back and says she won't press charges if Jesus isn't harmed.
And I thought, my gosh, something like that's going to be safe in your yard.
Why?
It wasn't.
Why would you think that? It's outside.
It wasn't.
It's safe in your house, in your locked garage, in your yard. It's not safe.
No,
it's sitting outside, dummy.
Yeah.
Did we take your daughter's leavings to the doctor's office yet?
Where are her leavings?
Oh, you still got her leavings in your hand.
Louis C.K. still has them and says he needs somebody to bring them down to the pediatrician.
And says
the poopy from the Wiener Child.
Voice? What is that?
I don't understand what that is.
Who told these people that that's how we like to hear things?
We want to hear the news delivered in a phony, singy voice. And says,
he sounds like a American version of the BBC guys. BBC News.
Oh, they are really weird.
And genocide. Like every story somehow has.
Yes.
And HIV/AIDS.
There was a problem in Baghdad. Another bombing which claimed the lives of hundreds. What kind of inflection is that?
Hundreds.
Another tragedy that could have been averted.
Let's go to Dan in Boston. Dan.
Hey, good morning. Today I learned that Louis C.K. is actually a Mexican, and the whistles go woo-hoo!
Yeah, we did learn that today. Very nice. Go, Pats, go. All right. I think we could squeeze one more of these weird stories in. They've been piling up around here lately.
It's lunchtime in one of Haiti's most desperate slums. But because of rising food prices...
Haiti. That sounded like an ad. It's lunchtime in one of Haiti's most desperate slums.
Sunny D time.
I think they're going to be eating leavings.
Leavings. Sunny D in Haiti, they open the refrigerator and it's just 5 people with bloody machetes looking at a rump roast or something.
Let's say hi to Mike in Arkansas. Mike?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey, Jimmy, how much do hooker leavings cost?
Leavings.
Depends on the gal.
Depends on the freshness.
It's lunchtime in one of Haiti's most desperate slums. But because of rising food prices, some of the poorest can't even afford a daily plate of rice.
They're going to eat that baby?
Instead, they're taking desperate measures to fill their bellies. This mother and her toddler now rely on a traditional Haitian remedy for hunger pangs, cookies made of dried yellow dirt. Mud has long been used by pregnant
Oh, my God. The crowd loved that.
By the way, I'm not getting in trouble for playing that boring clip over...
Why would you?
All right.
Because God wanted that played.
There's a commercial here. I think it's a commercial that we're playing here in New York where Mike from Mike and the Mad Dog is talking about the Super Bowl. I guess he's doing a little Super Bowl, like, tidbits or something. I don't even know. But his delivery is like, I don't want to do this. I'm being forced to do this. So here it is.
He's not pizzazz, that guy.
So I've been playing, like, the boring clip under his commercial read.
What happened with the dirt cookies? They sound lovely.
Yeah, let's
Yellow cookies made from dirt?
Yeah.
Remedy for hunger pangs, cookies made of dried yellow dirt. The mud has long been used by pregnant women and children as an antacid and source of calcium. But now cookies made of dirt, salt, and vegetable shortening have become a regular meal for some. Food prices are up as much as 40% on some Caribbean islands after floods from last year's hurricane season damaged crops. Because of that, Caribbean leaders held an emergency summit to discuss cutting food taxes and coming up with ways to reduce the island's dependence on imports.
Do you know?
Haitian doctors say those who rely on the cookies are at risk from malnutrition. And officials warn the dirt can contain deadly parasites or toxins.
This story reminds me. That's why I had to jump in. I was out for sushi the other night, and the rice wasn't as gummy as I like it to be, so my sushi fell apart.
That's really
that is.
Did you send it back and have it thrown into a garbage pail?
I certainly did. I said, throw this away. No one will want this.
No.
That's what that story reminded me of.
It's worthless.
Have a dirt cookie.
They're eating dirt cookies.
Dirt cookies.
How awful. Don't call them cookies.
No, they're not cookies.
No,
it's dirt.
and it reminds me of when, and it's true, I took my daughter to dinner the other night, and I ordered her a plate of spaghetti and a cheeseburger.
Wow.
In case, because she's fickle.
She doesn't know which one she wants. I understand that.
A bite of each.
If we're going to talk about food, can we play We Are the World or something? We need some music behind this.
She took a bite of burger, a bite of the pasta, and the rest we just chucked in the gutter.
Throw it away.
For the rats. The rats eat better than
yeah, exactly.
than the Haitians in the city. I bet you the dirt cookies have some leavings chips in them.
Sure they do.
Leavings.
I gave my dog... I fed my dog fresh beef and vegetables for breakfast this morning. That's true. Fresh beef from a supermarket.
I went to an Italian restaurant here in Manhattan, and it's served what they call family style.
Ah, yeah.
And it's a giant. You get a giant platter of food, and it's just me and my girl, and she doesn't like what I have. Sure. And I don't like what she has. Right. So we each had to get a giant portion, of which you couldn't even tell we had eaten anything out of it, and I was stuffed.
Right.
And then they take it away and throw it in the garbage.
Yeah, no, and you throw it in like hazmat garbage, so it's certain that no other people will eat it.
Right.
It's like a shredder for food.
Yeah, because it's illegal to give that food to anybody.
And the beauty, because we are Americans, that all that beautiful food that's in the dumpsters, we don't let the homeless eat it, so we poison it. They dump actual poison on this delicious food that the homeless would have grabbed and had a nice meal.
Exactly.
We do that because we're Americans.
That's what we've always done.
Jimmy, you got a food story, maybe?
Well, I started with the sushi one. I normally, I don't know. I mean, I like to take a couple of bites out of things and throw it on the floor. And they just say, look, this fell. I'm not paying for it. And then I go home.
Fell. What about the gluttony Super Bowl Sunday? You know, big game on Sunday. The gluttony that's going to be...
chicken wings.
Yep, I'll order a pizza.
About a week ago, I was driving from Louisville, Kentucky to Knoxville, Tennessee. And I stopped at a Kroger's.
Right.
At 3 o'clock in the morning, and it was open. Totally lit up and air conditioned and perfectly, controlled. And there was just about an acre of meat out on the shelf.
Yeah.
And no one was going to ever buy it that night. And the next day it would all be thrown away.
Yeah, of course.
And that Kroger's represents literally millions of supermarkets that just have, in case one guy wants meat at 3 o'clock and wants a square inch of meat, they put an acre out there.
Yeah, it really sucks. They got to eat dirt cookies.
And then it all throws... those people have dirt cookies?
I forgot about the dirt cookies.
What's wrong? Why are they eating dirt cookies? There's meat at Kroger's.
And if you want to
stupid?
Go back a ways, I remember...
how far is Haiti from Louisville, really?
Yeah.
How hard would that be?
Come on. Just make the swim.
Yeah.
When I was probably a little older than these children that they're talking about that are making dirt cookies, I remember going to Jack in the Box with all my friends at the end of a night of drinking. And we would get a breakfast jacks, they were called.
Right.
But we would get extra ones.
Yeah.
Just so after we eat our fill, we could drive by the Jack in the Box and throw them at the big windows in front.
Food
and just watch them slide down the window.
Yeah.
And would we laugh as that food, that sustenance, was just oozing down the windows.
We have enough food here in this country to do funny things with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know
we have to be told not to play with our food.
Exactly.
That dirt cookie story reminded me. I had a Toll House freshly baked. I had about 8 of them, and I was only going to eat 3. And a couple of them actually had more chips on one side of the cookie than the other.
Oh,
that's awful.
What
That's
a
not
disgrace.
Infuriating.
That's awful.
Hold on, I want to make more room so I could eat.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, how do they deal with the anorexia problem over there? Like, do they have to maybe force them to eat the dirt cookies?
I guess so.
And the bulimia? Like, does that hurt when after you binge on dirt cookies, you have to purge and there's the pebbles that scrape your throat?
Look at the positive side. They don't have those diseases in Haiti.
That's right.
That was...
I went shopping the other night for my kids, and I got a chicken and some lamb chops and beef. And then I ended up not feeling like cooking.
Yeah.
I got takeout every night this week, and all of that food went rotten in my fridge.
Yep. You just got to clean it out, throw it away.
I know,
or else
it's a
the
real
fridge
drag
stinks.
for me. It's a
molds.
Yeah.
Everyone understands the message. What we're really trying to say with this bit, and don't misinterpret it, is that this Black History Month, we want to acknowledge that in Haiti, they are spoiled.
They're what?
Spoiled.
They're spoiled.
You don't have
Excuse
any
me.
food. Have a dirt cookie.
I'd love to have cookies for every meal of the day.
Listen, it's not just dirt, too. What did she said? They had vegetable shortening and salt in there?
Something in there.
It's delicious.
Sounds great.
Have a dirt cookie, son. You've been good.
In some countries, that's a delicacy. You know when they say that?
Exactly.
In some countries, that's a delicacy. Yeah, because they don't have any actual food.
Because they don't have beef.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Poor countries.
Spit is a delicacy.
Yeah, that's why slugs are a delicacy.
They spit in each other's mouths for food because they got nothing else.
How about, I remember being a small child and my parents getting into a big fight. And my father taking a full plate, a big platter of spaghetti, and just throwing it against the wall and calling my mother an F and a C. And watching the spaghetti ooze down the wall. And it brought tears to my eyes. Not, the waste of food. It was the fact that my parents were probably getting a divorce, and I was devastated.
Well, the people in Haiti would probably happily drink those tears for nourishment now.
Of course, well, add it to these dirt cookies. That's where the salt comes from. Their own tears.
Wonderful snack. Wonderful.
Oh, look, an infected toe. Let me suck on that. I'm thirsty.
I have probably personally poured about 4 million gallons of milk down the drain. Just poured it down the drain.
To feed a nation.
Bought a gallon of milk. This has been repeated 50,000 times in my life. Bought a gallon of milk. Didn't even drink a glass of it. Made a cappuccino with an eighth of a cup of it. And then let the rest rot. Come back home from the road and pour it out.
Right.
How about lunch meat?
Lunch meat? Oh, yeah.
We all get like a pound of ham or turkey or something.
Give me a pound. You know what? Give me a pound, buddy.
You make one sandwich and forget that it's in the fridge and then right into the garbage.
That's it.
It's like
Swiss
the Bible
cheese
says.
becomes cardboard. Stiffens up on it.
Exactly.
Teach a man to buy cookies. Boy, I screwed up. I've never actually read the Bible, but I just heard it's good.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, we were doing great, too.
No, that's the thing.
Wow.
Give a nation grain and food and rice, and they'll eat for 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
Teach them that the dirt beneath their feet can be cookies, and the whole country will be dead in a week.
And that's how we leave you
Words to
today.
live by, Lloyd.
Yeah, really fast. Got to get this in. We're sending Sam and Big A to the NBC Knight Rider premiere party at the Playboy Mansion, and we want you to join them. This is what you do. You go up, you go to O&ARadio.com and register to win the trip to L.A. to the Playboy Mansion. And also, don't forget, watch the Knight Rider movie event Sunday, February 17th on NBC. We got to get out of here. Louis, big plug or what? What do you got?
Buffalo Center for the Arts, February 14th, and Wilkes Barre at the Something or Other Center on March 7th. I'm in Boston. There's going to be more tickets available to my special in Boston at the Berkeley Performing Center March 1st. We're going to get tickets out more somehow. We're going to squeeze more tickets out.
All right. Jimmy, anything? You good?
I got Bananas coming up next weekend in Poughkeepsie. And February 15 through 17, I'm in San Francisco at Cobb's Comedy Club.
Very nice. On Monday, we'll be discussing the big Pats win. So.
Oh, yeah. Good luck, Giants.
What?
Good luck, Giants.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
You're a Pats fan. Help me out here.
It's just sports, though.
Sports. Finally, a little dose of reality.
It's just sports.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show. Opie and Anthony.
And here we are, XM Satellite Radio.
Yes.
Don't forget to go to opieandanthony.com. We got the pictures and the video.
Oh, they're sexy, man.
Oh,
From
yeah.
Cherry Darts yesterday, yes.
Wow, we were looking at those earlier, and wow, I just got to say, hubba, hubba.
Oh, we got to have more of that, man. We've got a couple good ones lately. The fucking Money Honey. And then the Cherry Darts. We got to get more broads in here.
Yeah.
This fucking rules.
Yeah.
We like broads.
We bet we do.
More of the bitches. Bring on the bitches.
Something sounds real bassy today.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's me. I'm very smooth.
Are you?
No.
Are you? Are you?
Oh, no.
All right. I was just talking to Chris Rock, who told me he had...
Wait, I can't hear shit.
Uh-oh, I'm turning my headphones
No,
off
it's not even
until
about
this is...
that. It sounds muffled or something.
That better?
All right, go ahead, Louis.
I just was talking to Chris Rock, who said that he had an awesome time on this show.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really funny, man.
Yeah. He had a really fun time.
Yeah, we hit it off with him, I do believe. He'll never come back, but we did hit it off
He'll
that
come
day.
back.
Yeah, I bet he will.
He will. I'm just kidding.
I think he
I'm
had
only
fun
joking.
in Patrice was in the studio that day.
Yeah.
We talked about Patrice being self-destructive.
Yes.
And Chris Rock gives great advice. I don't know him nearly as well as you do. I know him.
He's
casually.
very smart. He's got a good instincts.
He's brilliant with the business.
Yep.
Like
business.
Everything he's ever said to me, as far as the business is concerned, has been on the money.
No, when I was making Pootie Tang, when we were in pre-production, there's this producer on the movie, Cotty Chubb, and he was like my right-hand man. He was doing everything for me. And Chris came up to me and said, that guy's going to take the movie away from you eventually.
Oh.
And I was like, that's crazy. He's my partner. This guy's got my back. And he goes, no, that guy is going to eventually take this movie away from you and kill you. And it's exactly what
happened.
Wow. Like, he just knew it. He didn't even know the guy. He saw the two of us talking, and he's like, yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy they picked to watch you and help you, and then in the end, he's going to screw you. And that guy did pry the movie away from me and fuck me hard in the ass.
He learned that through
having that done to him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
he knows he's good enough
Very
now at the
perceptive.
game to go. He just goes, oh, that's that guy who does that. And now I'm that way. Now I can do that.
You just know
you can tell the future.
certain people and who they are because there isn't really that much variety in any one industry. I've noticed that too. Like if you go from industry to industry, no matter what it is, there's that guy and
there's
this
the guy. There's the guy with a nervous laugh who will sell you out eventually under pressure.
Yeah.
There's the dude. There's like all kinds of people. There's the chick. There's the woman who, like, takes during a meeting, she takes off her shoes and then sits kind of cat-like and says how much she loves you, and she'll eventually fuck you up the ass with somebody else's dick. She'll rip off some other guy's dick
and just
put
shove
it on
right
the end
in
of
your
a broom
ass
and shove it up your ass. But you learn the players because they're not the thing they're not good at is changing shape or tactics.
They're not shape changers.
No, they're not. They're just
very obvious,
vicious, but they're not. They're you can walk around them once you learn the
greatest
terrain.
The greatest fuck you in entertainment history is the Michael Jackson Paul McCartney thing.
What was that?
Where Michael Jackson owns the Beatles catalog.
Right, and he sells it to, M&M's commercials or whatever.
And fucking McCartney taught him how to do that or something?
Yeah, McCartney gave him some... How does that go again? McCartney gave him some advice. I bring this up because there's something to this that just popped the other day. But what's the story again?
I think it was something about McCartney kind of told him how to keep ownership or something. It was something about getting ownership or keeping ownership.
Yeah.
And I guess Michael had so much money, and I think he used it to buy a lot of the Beatles catalog. I don't know exactly.
Yeah,
some listener may know more.
Yeah, Michael owns a lot of the Beatles catalog.
Yeah, they were pals, but here's where it's current. So Michael Jackson's doing a 20th or 25th anniversary version of Thriller, like remixing it. And doing all sorts of shit with this this album.
Trying everything.
It's going to be a really big deal, and it's going to come out, I think, in the very early spring, in a month or two. And there's no hint that Paul McCartney was ever on that album, because I do believe they sang a song together on there.
No, is that where they did the
was
girl?
That Thriller?
No, I don't think.
Was it
on that?
Yeah.
The Girl Is Mine or whatever that.
Yeah, was that on Thriller?
The girl is mine.
Well, that's
the
song
mine, Michael.
Yeah, that's the song they're talking about.
Mine.
So, well, then maybe it's more than
mine, Paul.
That's first.
No, she's mine, Michael.
But there's no hint that Paul McCartney ever collaborated with Michael Jackson. I thought it was the anniversary of the Thriller CD. I might be wrong. Or maybe it's the Thriller CD and they threw some other things in there. Now I need to find the story.
What about the one with the video where they're like in the covered wagon thing and they're traveling around with the elixirs, and then they put on a little stage show.
Awful. And then he did Ebony and Ivory also, right, with Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder.
But I think that was symbolic of racism.
The black fellows.
No, it was about piano, you dummy.
Yeah, piano, because you say like Ebony and Ivory live side by side on my piano keyboard. Oh Lord, why can't we? And I think that he was talking about, like, why can't black people and white people?
That's stupid. He's talking about how the keys on the keyboard, some of them are black and some of them are white.
And they're next to each other.
Yeah.
They would have been more obvious, I think.
Yeah. And also, black and white people, they can't get along.
No, not like keyboard.
Idea that is.
Not like the keys on it. Do you ever see?
It's not even close.
Do you ever see the minor key on piano rape one of the other keys?
No, never. Never.
Wow, an excellent way.
It never pulls a gun out and shoots the other black keys.
Yeah, the white keys don't own and whip the black keys.
No.
But there are more white keys, and they are...
There are more of the white
and the black keys have to kind of fit in.
And the black keys are
true.
also a little off-key, like they're sort of like weird keys.
It's like a little strange.
Out of the mainstream keys.
Fan knows a lot about pianos,
sure
and he doesn't use the black keys at all, from what I hear.
Stay away from him?
He's so racist.
Yes, I only play things in C or A minor. For
oh, see, there you go.
For your music buffs out there.
Excuse me.
He actually is quite the accomplished pianist.
That would be a great code for racism. That club is only an A minor, if you know what I mean.
Or you could just listen to a song and know you listen and go, he didn't use one black key in that. Exactly. I know what he's going for here.
Exactly.
Hey, Chris
Black
Berman.
History Month, by the way.
Yeah, Chris
Berman,
listen.
Little tribute.
First, because we played this earlier, but satellite radio, you get the curses, so here we go.
Now you get it uncensored.
Chris Berman losing his mind on live TV. Not live TV. This was in between takes, I guess. He was doing something for Monday Night Football. I think the year is 2000. And it's up there somewhere on the internet. Maybe Breakdown. I don't know. Danny found it somewhere. I know it'll be on ONARadio.com. Steve will link it on that website for sure.
When I'm doing TV and I got 18, God damn it. Can't everybody stop for 10 minutes? I mean, everybody seems that that's the only... Everybody, can we stick? Jesus Christ. I mean, it's not that much to ask. Is that when everybody has to move when I'm trying to concentrate? Jesus.
And you guys thought I was paying.
I mean, that's so rude. I can't believe it. It's so goddamn rude. Why does everyone all of a sudden have to move? I've had 2 hours to move around. Wait 10 minutes.
What's with the bleeping?
Hey.
It's the whole reason why we're playing it today over here for a second
were
time.
we supposed to say fucking over it?
Maybe that beep wasn't ours.
No.
Say it.
What happened, Opie?
I fucked up.
How?
Played the wrong one.
You fucked up by letting E-Rock do something.
Yeah, no, I fucked up.
How?
I had a scary murderer chase me all night long in my dream.
Oh, honey.
To the point where the dream was so exhausting, I had to wake up. It was more exhausting than scary.
Oh. Yeah.
I'd find a place to hide in a town or something, and next thing you know, I get some kind
Scary murderers right there.
I get some communique that he's getting close again, so then I have to take off again. This dream was exhausting, and I woke up and I slapped my face a few times. Just wake up, shake up the brain so the brain forgets this dream, and we'll try another dream.
What are you afraid
I
of
love
facing?
nightmares. I fucking love nightmares.
No, he did. He's
That's
not
what that
afraid. He
is.
faced it. That means you worked it out.
He was running away from it, and it keeps getting close.
Yeah,
and
no,
he keeps
but
hiding.
when you work
Dream
hard at
analyzing blows.
No, I'm very good at it.
Dream analyzing.
One time I dreamt I was
all
flying.
dreams mean the same thing. It's the Jews trying to control your mind. That's what every dream is. Every dream is that.
But I'm tired because it was exhausting. It was just exhausting.
Yeah. Nightmares are exciting. They're fun. I love having nightmares. The scarier, the better. You wake up, you're like, holy fuck. But it's like you were in some cool movie. And then you're up and everything's fine. You had, and I've talked about this before, you have like the hugest life-threatening fucking problems.
Right.
And in a second, they're gone when you wake up. It's like, that's fixed.
That is the
Thank
greatest.
God, because I was up for murder of somebody.
I'm the one
fine.
I have all the time is being in an airplane and we're flying like through a city, I'm like, there's no way we're not hitting those buildings.
I've had the one.
And the pilot's like apologizing. I know we're a little low. Please bear with me. But the thing about that dream every time is that I tell myself, this time this is not a dream. I always dream this.
Yeah.
But this is real. And I'm just sure it's real.
I have that one all the time. We go to take off. It's always on takeoff. And there's trees and a field. And I'm like, oh, my God, I could hear we don't have enough power.
Yep.
We're not off the ground. And we're going into the trees. Always. Right. And the plane never fucking takes off right.
No.
And I'm the same way. I go, I know this is a dream. But every time it happens, like, holy shit, why the fuck?
That's your mind telling you. It's a symbolic of being afraid that your plane is going to hit something.
But that's abstract. You really go deep.
Anthony's onto something, though. When you wake up from a horrific dream where you think you're going to prison for life, I don't know, whatever it is, and you wake up and realize it was just a dream, it is the greatest feeling ever.
That's the biggest one I have all the time is I'm just hanging out, and then it hits me, and my memory goes, wait a minute, I fucking helped people kill somebody.
Well, that's what, I always have a dream that I murdered people.
Yeah.
And that
they're buried somewhere.
Like someone, I'm in a room and they're knocking on the door to make me pay for my murders.
Really?
And I'm like, that's it. This is the end.
See, I don't get that. I get the one where I've killed somebody, and they're after years, they're on to me. Like the cops are starting to come to the door and go, we found something. And then I'm like, and I start thinking, I'm going to fucking be in prison for my whole life because I did do this. I'm like, I did it. And then you wake up and go, good.
I dreamt that I was driving a bus. I drove a bus into a crowded intersection and plowed down about 40 people and killed them.
Fantastic.
And then everybody was at the bus windows, banging on the windows, trying to get in at me.
That's actually what I jerk off to.
And then I woke up and thought, oh, thank God.
I dreamt the other day, and this is the truth, and I actually talked about this in therapy.
Yeah.
I dreamt that my mother walked into my room, but the room I live in now, and took a cat litter box full of cat shit and dumped it into the trash in my bathroom. And I said, don't do that. Don't leave that in here. And she belligerently dumped the cat shit into my fucking bathroom garbage can and then walked out.
Wow.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I actually dreamt
Hopefully it means something, not just I don't want mom dumping cat shit.
I actually dreamt the other night. I have a friend who doesn't talk to me anymore. Like, I have a friend who broke up with me.
Why?
I don't know. Like I wrote him
up with you.
I wrote him an email saying, I'm not sure what happened, but I miss your friendship. And he never wrote back. He just doesn't talk to me anymore. And I had this dream the other night that I was at his father's funeral. I don't think his father is really dead, but that he's Jewish, and that at Jewish funeral, his father gets put into a giant garlic, a big head of garlic,
clove of garlic, or head, whatever.
A big giant head of garlic, and that he wanted me to carry this big head of garlic to the funeral.
Means a lot to the Jewish people.
But it wasn't part. He's like, I just need you to carry it to the thing and then stop, and then we'll take it from there. Like I was just carrying his dead father in a giant garlic as a favor, and he wouldn't even. I'm trying to make small talk with him. He wouldn't even talk to me while I'm doing it. And then at one point he's like, okay, that's far enough. Like, because I'm not Jewish, he wouldn't let me come the rest of the way.
Well, selfish. Maybe he was sad about his father being dead. He's thinking it's about you.
That's
Maybe
right.
He's fucking sad that the man who raised him is now in a garlic head being carried by a fucking redheaded creep.
So maybe he should have
fucking snotty Jew. Who gives a shit?
But wait, no,
that's the oddest thing
father.
too. When dead people show up in your dreams, and stuff, and you hang out. Like my father occasionally pops into my dreams.
That's real, by the way.
And then you're like,
that's real stuff.
You're like hanging out and talking. It's like, hey, you don't even think twice about it. And then you wake up and go, ew, that was creepy. He's been dead. He's like,
he's still alive in your dreams.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, there's actual communication going on.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, if you read a book or two on near-death experience.
How come it's usually hanging out talking and not driving drunk in his pickup truck with me in the passenger seat, scared shitless?
What is he saying to you in the dreams?
Nothing.
They're
it's like
people, Anthony.
It's small
Don't
talk.
hate them that much. They're people.
No, he wouldn't say that.
No, you must.
In anyone's wildest dreams.
He's making sure you carry the torch for the Kumias.
Yes.
Do not forget the lessons I taught you when you were 5 years old. Well, you just wanted to go outside and play. Well, this guy says, Tom in Philly, I had a dream that the show I listened to 5 hours a day once pretended to drop bra bombs on a TV station. What a nightmare.
Then he woke up and realized, we never did that.
Yeah.
I'll never bring that up.
And then you get Thomas from Dallas. Were you dreaming, Opie, that you were the young Opie and the older Opie was out to kill you for the blimp thing? Linger longer.
Should have.
All right, back to Chris Berman.
It's interesting because the two things I know about you is running away, scared.
What do you mean?
Because the one story that really resonates to me about you is the one where they taught you about sex in school.
Oh, yeah, that was
And
horrific.
then told you that your parents know, and then you ran into a tree. Come down.
An apple tree.
An apple tree.
You know,
a very poetic tree.
I was 11.
It wasn't even like a fern. It was an apple tree.
I was 11
tree.
or 12.
That's the real George Washington story, by the way.
Well, I was, back when you're 11 or 12, you're getting your sex, knowledge from other kids that sort of like get a tidbit here. That was good enough for me.
Yeah, exactly.
To see the film and then be warned that the parents are prepared for you to come home from school so you could have a longer discussion on this, I wasn't ready for that.
No.
I just wasn't ready.
Totally. And your parents know. What?
And there's no exaggeration because I as a kid I loved climbing trees. The taller the better. I mean I would get kind of crazy with the climbing of the trees, and I ran right up the apple tree, and I remember like it was yesterday. My dad looking up at me going, "Come on, it's not gonna be that bad. Come down."
No,
Come
it
on.
is.
We'll just talk for 5 or 10 minutes. I'm like, no. Oh, it was awful.
But that's interesting because that fear. Which is not everybody reacts to that with that kind of fear.
No, I know, but
not everybody reacts with fear to that situation.
Right.
You react to it with fear. And there's something about that and your fear and these dreams, these exhausting running away
Well, your
things.
hormones have
I
to...
think it's the same person.
You know what it comes down to, though, in that case? When you're learning about sex, your hormones got to be ready. They got to match up.
That's right.
Like, I developed very late. So for a 12-year-old, I still want to hang out with my G.I. Joes and my stupid bike with the baseball card that made the noise a little bit. I wasn't ready for that crap. Your hormones got to be ready. You start feeling some shit. You're like, all right, tell me what this is. I need to know if this is cool or not.
Showing my dick to the retarded girl down the street.
It was all about just sex at that point.
11 or 12?
No, believe me, it was
7th grade, isn't it?
Oh, I was fucking second grade.
Second grade?
Yeah.
Third grade, yeah.
It was always about, like, the girls with me growing up and being a kid. Like, the first time I kissed a girl, I think I was probably 6 in the basement of this shitty apartment building. And then she started kissing this other kid named Keith right in front of me. I was like, you fucking little bitch. I didn't say that. I was like, you You poopy head or something.
No, I remember in 3rd grade there was a girl named Debbie Fuller in our class, and we all talked about wanting
the shit
to
out of her.
Yeah, she was.
In 3rd grade. And one time I was in class, and we had this little loft that you could climb in 3rd grade in my classroom, and John Ryan was in there, this fat kid, and he had his little dick out, and he was jerking it off and saying, "I want to fuck Debbie," and everyone was just sitting around. We were all just sitting around, and one of us had his dick out, and he was jacking off. 3rd grade.
Jesus Christ!
My daughter's in kindergarten.
Where did he get that?
Well, I don't know. I don't know where.
I was way behind.
Yeah, I know.
I don't have any of those stories from when I was younger.
I remember I loved Kelly Howell when I was in 2nd or 3rd grade. I had such a crush on her, but I had shit my pants a lot in school.
You shit your pants a lot?
You were a pants shitter?
Horrendous. It would always smell like rust. And I was standing in line one time, and Kelly Howell was right behind me, and she's like, "Did you go poops in your pants?" And it was my first attempt at sarcasm. I'm like, yeah, sure.
It doesn't work when it's true.
No,
though.
of course it doesn't. It was a confirmation that I had indeed flat. I had flat. It looked like a shit nail head. Like I had flattened it by sitting on it. It was cool. There's nothing worse than fucking cold, rusty smelling shit in your underpants.
Oh, that is horrid. Yuck.
And she knew you shit yourself.
How could she not have? As I was standing there stiff-legging, trying to get out, smelling like shit. I shit my pants all the time in school because I only wanted to shit at home.
I remember I shit my pants in school once, and it was like I just basically coated the inside of my underwear with diarrhea. And I went to the bathroom, and while I'm in the stall, Michael Boyven, the toughest kid in school, and his gang came into the bathroom.
Come on, Woim.
Yeah, exactly. And I was standing on the toilet with my shit underwear in my hands, just praying that he wouldn't kick the door open and find me there.
Would you have been embarrassed?
And I had no choice. I ate it. What else could I do? What else could I do?
I wish Michael Boyden would have found that fucking underwear in your hand. You might not be here today. It might
I
be
wouldn't be right here.
Kill you.
No, I'd be with him right now. I'd be married to him.
My best shit story happened when I was 31 years old.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've told it a couple times. Rick, our old producer for this radio show, I was down in Florida, and I was meeting his what would be his future wife for the first time, and it was a big deal. And we went out and we had a little lunch, whatever, and I had an upset stomach all day. And it was when like boxer shorts were really in, so you're a little looser, right? And I had shorts on, and I had like sandals on, and I was saying goodbye on their stoop, and I thought I could sneak out just a little bubble fart. And this is a true story, man. A little nugget fell out, rolled down my leg, bounced off my sandal, and just rolled to the front of
Take that with you.
Like down to their feet?
Oh, pretty much. It could have been more perfect.
You know,
how it just rolled and landed right
That
at
was
their
my
feet.
last milk dud. Get all mad.
That's how they say goodbye in some countries. That's actually how you say goodbye.
That's a cookie in Haiti.
That's how I met his future wife, and then I said,
that's how they fell in love.
I don't feel good, and then I just shit my brains for the next 6 to 8 hours or something like that. I ended up not leaving, and I had to lay down back in their place. I ended up having just food poisoning or something was going on.
Shit myself.
Oh, it was
shit myself.
It was just one little nugget, and I was already in my 30s.
Oh my god! When I was on writing on Conan, I was a writer there, and I was laying awake in bed one morning, not getting up yet, and I was sleeping in just underwear, no shirt for some reason. I usually sleep in shirt and underwear, and I just laying there and about planning to fart, and just shit. I just shit in my underwear. And for some reason, the fact that I was in bed, mostly naked, it just really upset me. And I was really bummed. And then my phone rang, and it was my friend Dino, who was one of my guys I wrote with on Conan. And I told him what happened. I said, I just feel I don't want to get out of bed now. I don't know. I just don't want to move. This was the grossest thing ever happened to me.
Deal with it.
And then I got out of bed. I cleaned up. And I went to work, and I opened the door, and the writer's assistant, this woman says, "Hey, I heard you shit your underwear this morning." I'm like, "What the fuck?" And every single person came up to me. Conan said, "Hey, how did that go, shitting in your underwear?" and I go to Dino, and I said, "What the fuck?" And he goes, "I assumed you wanted me to tell everybody."
Why wouldn't you?
Right?
You wouldn't have told me.
Didn't you tell me so I could spread the news before you got to work?
Amazing.
I like piss the bed stories when I was a kid. I think the last time though wasn't, and it wasn't one of those, if you're just a kid, you piss the bed, because I never did that. It was kind of when you're in your early teens almost, and you dream that you're taking a piss.
Yes.
Right.
So you're laying in bed and you're dreaming that you're just taking this fucking wicked piss.
Wicked
piss. And you wake up and go like, oh boy. Pissed all over the fucking bed.
Do you know I did that with that dream when Louie and I were in Bonnaroo a few years, 2003, in to Tennessee. I woke up in my hotel bed and I was fucking, my sheets were, I pissed my bed just a couple years ago.
Wet dreams are fucking great.
When I was like,
just come and you fucking shoot a load in your sleep.
Just to stay with piss for a second. When I was in like first grade, I remember I was in my bedroom just being confused, and I pissed on my bed, like standing there.
That is confusing.
I pissed on my bed, and I remember thinking, I don't know why I'm doing this.
Yeah. Wow, that's weird.
I just pissed on it, and then I didn't let anybody in my room for a while. I just said, please don't go in there, and it just got stiff with piss, and it was really depressing.
Get rid of that bed.
So what about coming in your bed?
Yeah, like when you have a wet dream, and those are just for the very youthful. Right. I don't think I've had one of those in fucking decades. But I do remember you come like in a second, because in your dream, I guess you've been so worked up that in real life you got a rod and you're humping your bed or whatever the fuck you're doing. And then when this dream girl, the girl in the dream, has her clothes off, and you just like touch your dream dick to her dream pussy. Yeah. Dream cum comes out all over the fucking place. Yes. And then in real life, you're just shooting your load all over.
You know, a lot of times...
But in your dream, it's like, it feels amazing.
But a lot of times you're not rubbing in your dream, by the way.
No, you
have just so much like sperm built up.
That's amazing, that complete mental fucking thing then, and there's no physical pumping.
That's why you don't have many wet dreams if you have an active, sex life. You got to really...
dry yourself off.
I've never had one. That's why,
because you're just jacking.
Wet dreams are amazing.
There's a cycle to this, because when I was in 8th grade, 7th grade, 12, 13, that all I needed was 12-year-old, 13-year-old Lauren Tossi in her gym clothes, lifting up her shirt and pulling her shorts down slightly.
Yeah.
That was the picture I had. And I'd come immediately. Like that to me, that was the pinnacle of sex.
Right.
Thank you.
I didn't even. Yeah. No, here's the thing. And then I grew up, and I started getting hand jobs. I started fucking women, getting blown. Coming on asses and faces and tits. And now I'm 40, and I'm back to that. That's all I can really get.
That's
off
all
of.
you can really think about.
A teenage girl showing me 4 inches of her belly.
Yeah,
let's go to Florida.
Over myself.
What happens there?
No, and a grown woman blowing me. I'm like, can you leave? This is boring.
Let's go to Greg in Florida. Greg.
Hey, what's up?
Fantastic.
Well, I got a good shit story. It's actually twofold. It's the same day.
Twofold?
Okay.
Yeah, it's a twofold. Well, it was about 12 years ago. I used to drive a truck for a bread company, and I
just like how it got old-fashioned for a second. Twofold. The next one would be thrice a shit.
Well, I actually have more shit stories, but this is the best one, I guess you'd say. But anyway, I ate something that morning that obviously didn't agree with me. And, I started feeling it, getting the sweats and, getting the fucking goose pimples on your arm. And so I pulled over the truck, went out in the woods, and didn't have anything to wipe with, so I took a dinner roll with me. And, of course, took my shit, wiped with the dinner roll, and as I'm walking back, I saw some squirrels sitting there eating the damn dinner roll.
Wiped his ass with a dinner roll. That's fucking great.
You're a true gentleman.
Dinner roll.
That is about 30 minutes later, it hit me again. So
they're eating dirt cookies in Haiti. He's wiping his ass with a dinner roll. America.
I'll tell you what, it was silky, better than Bob Kelly's damn water
shit,
flask.
Listen, that could be, wiping your ass with the dinner roll. That is the ultimate. Fucking, that means that we've got 2 years left in this country. That's the end of Rome. That's the end of the French aristocracy.
Wiping your ass with the dinner roll.
Wiping your ass with a dinner roll.
He's very resourceful, though. That's good thinking.
Sure
Sometimes
is.
you're proud of yourself, and it's like, I figured this out.
How do you have rolls and not a napkin, though? Where were you?
He drove a bread truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was in a bread. Yeah, it was out in the middle of nowhere.
Wait, so you opened the big? He opened the big back of the truck and took out
big
one
doors.
dinner roll.
One lucky dinner roll and never going to make it to the dinner table.
Yeah, and then the squirrels were kind of shaking their heads as they were eating it, so I don't know.
All right, fine. That part I don't believe.
That dinner roll could have been on the table with a family going, thank you, Lord, for these gifts we are about to receive.
How come there are only 11 of these?
Yeah, wait a minute.
Right.
You ordered the shitter's dozen. Sorry, Jimmy. You were going for the baker's dozen gag.
Shitter's dozen's funny. Fucking baker's dozen like an old lady I'm trying to spit out. That's a baker's, is it?
Shitter's dozen.
All right, we're going to take a break.
A baker's dozen is 13, a shitter's dozen is 11.
My dog, let me just cap it by saying that my dog ate a full shit diaper yesterday.
Oh, my God.
There's nothing.
What the fuck is with dogs?
The worst moment in a parent's life. It's worse than anything that's happened. She ate, well, she doesn't finish. That's the thing. If she gobbled it up and cleanly ate it, I wouldn't care. But I come home and there's the remnants of a full shit diaper all over the floor, and she's got literally a shit-eating grin and shit in her fucking whiskers.
That was like sushi for your dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very enjoyable. All right, more shit stories after the break. And
good thing.
And we might have another Stan Meyer situation here, a guy that invented another car that would make us all happy.
What happened to Stan Meyer, by the way? Do we know?
I hear it could be hoax, but I don't know.
What's Stan
It was a real news report, though.
Yeah, I know.
All right, we'll explain next. We started with this. Here's Chris Berman, uncensored. From earlier, we played this with the bleeps, but now you get it without the bleeps for XM.
When I'm doing TV and I got 18, God damn it. Can't everybody stop for 10 minutes? I mean, everybody seems that's the only... Everybody can we stick... Jesus Christ. I mean, it's not that much to ask. Is that when everybody has to move when I'm trying to concentrate? Jesus.
And you guys thought I was a pain.
I mean, that's so rude. I can't believe it. It's so goddamn rude. Just, why does everyone all of a sudden have to move? I've had 2 fucking hours to move around. Wait 10 minutes. Jesus. I'm sorry to explode by that, but it's like no one's ever worked on TV here before. Jesus. Sunken under the... What the fuck do they think I'm doing? I actually can't believe what I just saw.
Not now.
It's like no one here has worked on TV before. I hear a dial tone. And there were 7 people. I mean, Jesus. We need to use the studio for 15 fucking minutes. Just everybody, you know.
The Opie and Anthony Show Award for Most Disturbing Phone Call goes to Donkey Sausage.
What the? Do me one favor.
What, Cuddles?
Why don't you get some whore into your studio and have her shit on the plate and put it in the microwave, and then have her roll around in there screaming donkey sausage, donkey sausage.
Raquel? That would be me.
You want to shit on a plate for us?
Okay.
And then run around saying what? Donkey sausage?
Donkey sausage.
Dude, Jimmy Dean's donkey sauce.
I can do that. I can do that. Donkey sausage! Donkey sausage! Donkey sausage!
I like it. There's something oddly attractive about that. That's got to be a promo.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Nice.
And we're back with the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yeah.
Playing a little black music for Black History Month.
Yeah.
Started up today.
Black.
I see Dr. Steve on the bleachers.
Black history.
Yes. We got a full house out there.
Dr. Steve has his show coming up on the virus.
Saturday Night Virus with Dr. Steve.
Yes, he did his first one. It was a big hit. Everybody loved it. A lot of phone calls.
It was a hit.
It was huge.
It was a hit.
What's the matter?
It wasn't a big hit. It was a hit.
What? I was here. I saw the reaction.
Yeah.
Those phones lit up with people that wanted to talk about people's dirty parts, pretty much.
Really?
Yeah. Everybody wanted to talk about the erectile dysfunction, vaginal anomalies.
There was a lot of excitement when you saw Dr. Steve. For the most part, these bleachers are filled up every week, and you could give a shit. But you saw Dr. Steve, you couldn't get over to him fast enough.
I had to go over and shake Dr. Steve's hand. We correspond a lot, me and Dr. Steve.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that about?
Dr. Steve's a good guy. He's He's like the answer man.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any issues, you want to know some information on things, he's very knowledgeable,
He's
Dr.
got a lot
Steve.
of panicked calls from me.
Has he?
It burns a little, but I'm
Yeah, what is
Steve
that?
Rules.
Yeah. Hey, last time Dr. Steve came to New York, we made him check, Pat Duffy's prostate?
That was right. Oh,
Guess what, Dr. Steve? You're going to have to do it again.
Why?
Because it's going to be his thing.
His thing?
Yeah. We like to give people their thing. And, I mean, he's known for, sticking a finger up Pat Duffy's asshole.
Great use of an MD license.
Yeah, right.
We're trying to get...
Could be working for Doctors Without Borders in Darfur.
Again.
Fucking intern's asshole on a radio show.
Who do we have lined up for today?
Well, we're trying. I mean, the big get is Roland, but Roland...
Roland will do it. Roland.
He ran away. Where's Roland? Someone's got to get a finger up their ass because Dr. Steve's in town. It's his thing.
We'll examine Roland's leavings.
Roland, get over there.
No.
Dr. Steve has a great voice for radio, too.
Yes, he does. Roland.
Not doing it.
Everyone has their
What's the matter,
price. Get
Roland?
over here.
I know, but...
Oh, come on,
I
Roland.
got an idea, though. At least get on mic so we can discuss this.
We're not going to just hold you down and stick a finger up your ass.
Exactly.
Yeah, we've seen you fight.
Hold you down and stick a finger up your ass.
Dick up your ass.
No one wants to fight you. We saw when you get mad. It's not pretty.
Why do we have Dr. Steve standing in the door like a Jehovah's Witness? I guess he could come in and sit down for a moment.
Can he be a little closer?
No, that's Dr. Steve. He's good.
Okay, I'm
Are you
good.
comfortable over there?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
comfortable.
he is because
fine.
he's with
I've been sitting all
somebody,
day.
and they're just
He's
gonna.
fine.
All right.
Hey, Roland.
No.
Why wouldn't you get? You might have cancer.
Well, that's okay.
That's
It'll be
okay.
a surprise when I go to see a doctor.
You're one of those guys that you just don't want to know, right?
No, I just don't
There's a
wanna
lot
know.
of us out there.
So when I do fall down and get checked in the hospital, I go, oh my God.
What would it take for you to get a finger up your ass? This is
It takes
legit.
a lot.
Dr. Steve, this is legit, right? You can't fuck around. Your license is at stake.
Right.
He's going to put a glove
No, it would
on.
absolutely be legit.
He's going to put a glove on. He's going to lube up, and he's going to do what?
Hey, jam it in and feel around.
Yeah, he was
Feel
in
it.
Pat Duffy's ass for maybe 5 seconds. Maybe.
Okay. No.
Roland, have you ever had an exam for your prostate?
No.
No.
Really?
How old a
No.
gentleman are you?
28.
You're 28.
How about if I give you $40 cash? $100? What if I give you
$40
No.
cash. Like the other option was you're going to write him a check or an IOU or give it in merchandise.
With a little note for getting his finger in your ass.
Let's
in the
negotiate.
memo.
Cash, cold hard cash.
Hold on, let's negotiate. Roland books all the celebrities for our show and the guests. What guest do you want us to have on the show that we said no to? That would be very important for you in your career.
I think that's too. Why don't you just fire him if he doesn't do it?
I like that idea, too.
Subtle. Just tell him he's fired.
He does do
with
a
an
good
iron
job.
No,
fist.
he's done a great job for us.
An
Eric
iron
Logan
fist
has
in the ass.
noticed, by
Bum.
the way, your
Oh.
job lately.
Well, thank you.
See, look, you'd go behind the couch over there. No one will see you. You're bent over. All we'll see is from your chest up. And you
And
you
it's
keep your
legitimate.
hoodie on, and it's legit.
Yeah, it's not a goof. He's a real doctor.
So, any guess you guys passed on? Or
Which guest do you wish we would take that we said no to?
Well, there's a long list. But
Well, give us a couple that we have said no to.
Let's see, coming up. Trying to think of.
Look, he's got the glove on and everything. Dr. Steve is very anxious. He needs to do his thing.
Very anxious.
Dr. Steve's known for this, and we got to keep the bit going. Right, Dr. Steve?
Sure.
And he's actually in town doing a show.
Yeah,
when
he'll
is
be
your
on
show?
tomorrow night.
Saturday Night Virus show. What
Weird
time?
Medicine on the Saturday Night Virus at 9 Eastern Time. Answering medical questions, and we have a special celebrity guest. And
Oh, cool. It's Kevorkian.
Yeah.
Wow, how do you swing and miss on a Kevorkian joke?
Roland?
I should be shot.
What do you think? Look, we're moving the couch. It's easy.
No, I don't know.
He's
Pat
legit.
Duffy, come on in
He
here.
is real, and it's not. We're not gonna. He's not gonna.
I
fuck
think
with
we
you.
know he's going to.
But your
It's
geriatrics
actually
don't work
for
on
your
me.
own. It's for your
It
own
doesn't work, though.
benefit.
I don't know.
But he is
I'll
really.
be honest. I'll be honest
Listen,
with you.
we know
it's
you're gonna-
not a pleasurable thing.
I know.
But it is for your own benefit. If you find out that you have a healthy prostate, everything's fine.
My
if
dad
there's
had one last week. He goes,
yeah, it's not a comfortable thing, but it's not something that's going to kill you. I mean, not doing it could kill you.
That's okay. It doesn't hurt.
That's okay.
I've been shagged. It's unpleasant.
The fact that you balked and said what guest like that means that a finger's going in your ass.
Yeah, he's interested.
It means he's thinking about it.
If you were going, because if it was me, I'd be just going, this isn't going to happen, guys. No matter what, this isn't going to happen.
Yeah.
The fact that he already said, well, what guest specifically means there's a finger going to be in his asshole.
I don't know after you look at the list.
How about this?
Mm-hmm.
If we give Roland, if he does it, we allow him to book, say, any two guests.
Yeah, we'll go two.
Like the two guests, you could just tell us what day. We would like to have a certain day lined up.
Oh, yeah.
We have no choice.
We will not have to clear them with us.
I think Roland's scared that he's going to make cumsies in his pants.
No.
Jeez.
Paul's a little shy.
I think it would be really funny to have the guest. You book the guest.
And then we have to explain why they're on our show.
We don't even know who they are.
No.
Dude, we're never told who they are.
Yeah, all right.
Roland just brings them in and sits them down, and then we have to tell them why they're in here and do the interview.
Now,
off the cuff.
And I want to go to Pat Duffy. Pat, now talk to Roland. Pat Duffy really had a finger up his ass last time Dr. Steve was in town because it's Dr. Steve's thing.
He's very gentle.
It's my thing.
He's very gentle.
Very gentle.
Thank
you.
Yeah. And it's good to know. I mean, you might as well just get it done so at least you know that you're healthy and you don't have anything.
And it was awkward, right?
It was a little awkward.
I don't want to lie to Roland. It was awkward.
By the way,
but no one saw his ass or anything. Even Dr. Steve didn't see. He was kind of just feeling around and kind of...
Did you take my daughter's shit to the doctor?
It's en route right now.
Okay.
The leavings.
Yes.
Dr. Steve is actually, it is what he does with the prostate. Like, he's actually been known with patients to say, you should have your prostate checked. And when they say no, he goes, come on, please. He loves this. He lives for it.
And Dr. Steve, you should have came here yesterday. We had hot girls. They had asshole gaping going on in the studio yesterday, and you could have checked them out for all sorts of things.
We were very disappointed that we
missed that one.
Missed that one.
You know, you check them all and then laugh as you tell them they don't have a prostate. That would have been very, very funny.
Free of prostate cancer, just like every female of every species on Earth.
All right, Roland.
However, the bad news is you've just been fingered in the ass.
Still a good idea to eliminate it.
What's going on with Roland?
While I come on my pants.
All you'll have to do is tell us when the guests are coming in so we can block the time.
Yeah.
You don't have to say who they are. Two guests of your choice, but just tell us Friday at 8 or whatever.
Pick it. Could be anyone.
Is that where the finger in the ass?
Why not? He needs to do that for work, and there's also a couple of favors he could probably call in, and it's legit.
Yeah.
And it's not going to hurt you.
We'll do a fun interview.
Roland, you've listened to the show before, so you know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I don't see you getting out of this.
People pay for this.
The only thing
insurance companies pay people to have this done. It's something we're giving you a prize.
This is going to happen to you.
What?
I mean, at some point in your adult life, this is going to happen to you.
Right.
But I feel okay, though.
Yeah, but he's right. At some point, whether it's now, whether it's at 30, 40, 50 years old, at some point you will have this done. So you might as well. What are you putting it off for?
And you always remember
for bad news.
Your first time.
You always remember your first time.
It's a big fear of men is prostate cancer. And the bad news is scary, but I just got a test, and then I had a sonogram done where they had to, look at my prostate and everything, and they said it was healthy, and I was surprised. I didn't think it was, so I feel completely relieved.
Fucking worked.
Yeah.
I felt pretty good. Take good dumps.
Yeah, but Dr. Steve's got
about the dumps.
He's got the glove and everything. He's ready to
prostate cancer doesn't, you don't go like, ooh, I feel prostate cancer-y.
Yeah.
It just happens to your body and it kills you.
That's true.
It eats you asshole and dick first. And then you die a year later.
Boy, you should put that in a PSA.
Prostate cancer is very serious.
It eats
you asshole and dig first.
Ooh, gotta get checked.
Then it has dessert on your balls.
Scott M. from Hop Hog writes, don't negotiate. Just tell Roland to open up his butt cheeks Friday wide.
You would be, let me be a little reality here. Let's say, God forbid, you have prostate cancer. It usually winds up spreading to other organs, your hips, your bones. Once it gets in there, you're done. Now, if you're laying in the cancer ward, you're terminal. They've told you just have months to live. you would probably think, I'm being honest with you, God, I wish I would have had that done, and I could have avoided this. You would be saying that, wouldn't you? It's like if someone smokes and they have lung cancer, you would say, like, God, I wish I would have stopped smoking.
I got a better reason. Do you? How much, Dr. Steve? How much do you charge people to stick your finger up their ass?
Well, for a complete physical, it's about anywhere from $150 to $250.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so you're making money.
Yeah,
you're saving that.
It's like I have full medical.
I got full entire medical. Dental, eyes.
Dental. Eyes, yeah, you got two of those.
Everything.
Come on, Roland. It's behind the couch. No one will see.
Yeah.
We don't need...
It's good for you.
Except for Pal Talk.
No,
well, no. There won't be any... No one's going to see your butt or anything. It'll just be your face.
Yeah, let's get the rope.
Yeah, there'll be a robe, so it's easy access, and
the one that
no one sees anything.
The fact that you're standing here talking about it means you
put it on backwards.
You're going to take a finger.
Let's just get this done.
Yeah, because
you are curious, probably, because you know it's something you're going to have to get done anyway medically. It's like, even if not for the radio show.
Well,
it's
so everybody loves
everybody
loves the limelight.
A little bit of it, just mostly for the guests. That's what I'm.
Okay. Everybody wants to be a star. Don't you want to be a star today?
Yeah. This is
a great big shiny star.
This will be very professional too.
This is like a stripper.
Behind the
He's
couch.
never going to do it because he knows that we're going to keep asking. So he's making $20 a dance, making us ask.
We'll make him pay.
He's
if he
not
doesn't.
going to do it.
We'll make him pay if he doesn't do it.
Yes.
Yeah,
I will start saying
you need to move from bribery to blackmail.
Yeah, we'll
pretty
start
soon.
saying no a lot more than we do now. Trust me.
Ah, look
Trust
at
me,
that.
Roland. There's another side to this.
Oh, it's going right to the nasty part.
Okay, let's just keep it as 2 guests, and then we'll...
2 guests.
Okay, and then...
Of your choosing.
There'll be good guests, too, that won't...
We have no choice.
He's going to do it then.
Hold on, let me just interrupt real quick. You guys out there, you can do the paperwork on the commercial. You don't have to do it now. They're enjoying...
Yeah.
You can fill out the paperwork on the commercial.
Yeah, the whole reason you're here is to watch Roland get a
you
finger
don't
up
have
his
to.
ass.
You don't have to fill that now.
The fact that was just handed to you in the middle of the show is really irritating. You relax, enjoy yourself. You can do it on the commercial. There's no rush to fill that stuff out.
Can I make it 3 guests, and we'll do it now?
Okay, I say yes.
3 guests
2 TBS, 1 XM.
over a period of...
no, but they'll be named guests that you'll all know.
He's playing us.
No.
No, he said 3 right now.
I say he's playing us.
No.
I say 3 right now.
But now, wait a minute. We can't have 3 guests in like a week.
No.
It's got to be spread over...
Like 4 months.
How long? 4 or 5 months, 3 guests of his choosing.
Hold on. But we said 2. You're going to 3. So now this is a bargaining thing. Now he checks you for a hernia, too.
It's hernia.
Fair enough. You're probably more likely to have a hernia than prostate cancer.
Yeah,
oh.
So he's going to, grab your ball, and then you have to cough.
It don't hurt at all.
It don't hurt at all. And then we're talking 3 guests. See, that's what I do now. So now you get the hernia check and the finger up the ass.
All right.
All professional, by the way.
What is that the robe? What happened to that big robe?
It's fine. My pants are sagging.
What?
All right.
I
wouldn't use that towel. We were using that yesterday to wipe girls' asses.
No, you don't need to.
That's all right.
Okay, you have a tissue. It's fine.
All right, get the Pal Talk camera. Well, no, it's just for your face. Just for the reaction.
Relax. No one's going to film anything embarrassing.
And we're doing this because it's Dr. Steve and it's his thing.
I use vanilla soap up there, so it's clean.
Fair enough.
I'm sure it is.
Thank you.
By the way, Dr. Steve's not thrilled that he has to do this.
I'm pretty sure he's not.
But
it's okay.
Professional.
You know, in all seriousness, prostate cancer is rare in people Roland's age. Testicular cancer is a young man's disease, and every young man should be checking his nuts on a monthly basis. So if I can just get that out, then I at least feel like I've said something professional, and then now we can go stick a finger up Roland's butt.
And you can check him for testicular cancer too, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay. That's a fucking doozy.
That's a biggie, Roland.
I thought I had it because I had like a lump, but the doctor feel it. He goes, "No, it's part of like the way the vein."
That's how you and I met. About the lump on your
It was in a
nut,
rest area, which was so odd.
Through a glory hole.
Is that how we met? Was that our first chat? Was about that?
Sure was.
No, I had an operation with that kid because it has no circulation on my left leg.
No
circulation.
Now the confessions come out.
Oh boy!
What do you mean, no circulation?
Here, move the mic over to behind the couch so Roland can get comfortable. Roland, you can just hold the microphone, I guess, so no one's near you.
That's right.
Yeah, we want to hear the...
Well, yeah, block him in there. I don't want to... Thank you.
And Dr. Steve gets the mic. Okay.
Yeah, Dr. Steve's got a mic. Dr. Steve's putting the glove on. You know, because this is what he requested from the show when he comes to New York. He says, hey, you know, my thing is to to stick fingers
He's
up.
double gloving it. He's
Right, he
got
really
two
is.
gloves.
I love the fact that the people he's with, they're pulling out cameras and everything.
You've heard of a Tennessee two-bagger. This is
Tennessee two-bagger.
Please make this your
He's doing
Christmas
two
card.
gloves. Roland, and we swear there's no pal talk on your ass.
No. If there is, it's there.
No,
No,
it's
okay.
not. But you do have to all stay clear of his face.
It so barely matters that this guy's a doctor.
Oh, I know.
We really could have been let this audience member stick a finger in his ass.
I know.
Stay clear of my
It wouldn't
face,
be that
too, if you
different.
don't
I do want to
Cameras
acknowledge that Roland didn't really fight this one at all. By
No,
the way.
he didn't.
Okay, good.
This was going to happen.
He went from
the
no
beginning.
to, well, how many guests? Within like
I
10
know.
seconds.
No.
There's movies coming up, so
So Roland is doing this so he
Wow.
can book 3 guests that we would
This
usually
is a
say
good
no
booker.
to.
This is a really good booker.
All right,
you
what do we
ready?
got, Steve?
I'm ready.
Steve, you got to talk
All
us
right,
through it.
Okay, so the first thing you have to do, my friend, is assume the position, which is to put your elbows on
I
the...
did.
Now put your
He's already breathing heavy from anxiety.
put your face forward. Yeah.
Oh,
Because
man.
this is that, and don't move your head around too much.
I'm trying
Because
not
this
to.
is the view we want.
I'm getting upset.
Wait, can I see the view on one of these cameras? I want
All right,
to.
hold on.
I want to enjoy the pal talk view. Hold on,
camera
Steve.
4.
Hold on, Steve.
And I just added my pal talk thing.
All right, hold on a minute.
Oh, man.
Can we think up a different bit for me when I come?
Yeah, right? Could we be creative?
God forbid you're checking for breast cancer.
Exploiting a
You want? All right, there's Roland's
education.
face. All right, good. Is that a good shot of Roland? You think? From the
That's
pal
pretty
talk?
good. That's pretty good. You can see the lines on his forehead, and
Yeah, that's
just
what we
just
want.
keep your chin up.
Yeah, keep your
Let's
chin
that's
up.
like
good.
rain a roller coaster.
Yeah, don't show us the top of your head.
All right, this is we love getting the reaction shot. All right,
If you
Dr.
can't see
Steve.
the camera
All right.
while you're getting a finger up your ass, the camera can't see you.
Right.
Getting a finger up your ass.
All right.
Remember that.
Are you doing the testicle first?
All right, he's lubing up now. And there it goes. It's going in.
Hurting the
It's going in. Watch that face. It's going in right now. Oh,
Stay out of the way.
Here we go. You ready?
Oh, it looks like a
I can't-
one eye. One
got-
eye. He's turning into Popeye.
Roland, how
Buddy
is it?
Hackett.
Roland?
Perfect. Absolutely normal.
Ooh.
How was that? Roland?
It was the most awkward thing ever. I'm gonna go home and take a shower.
His ass is a little big, so I could only get in about one knuckle.
Oh, wow.
But it was enough, and I've got long fingers, but it was enough to feel you got a totally normal prostate.
All right.
All right, let's
great.
do the testicular exam.
All right, let's move on to the ball.
Doctors are fucking amazing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't get it.
This
I don't
one's
know
the
how to do
serious
that.
one.
Oh, Roland.
All right.
I think there's
Now.
a visible ass.
I'm scared.
Find
your
the
head and
camera.
cough.
Find your camera. There you go.
There he
Turn
is.
your head and cough.
There you go. We got to see that
Now, which
face.
side did you have surgery on?
The left.
The left? Okay.
Look at that fucking grimace. That grimace.
Yeah, totally normal. You're okay, man.
All right. There you go. What if he said you have cancer in your balls?
We'd all laugh.
We'd all be like, line of the
cancer.
day. You're gonna die of ball cancer, you fag.
Wouldn't that be ironic if he got hit by a bus and killed when he left here? You wouldn't even have to.
A man
Get a
with perfectly normal balls and anus.
No, the
was
coroner
killed
finds
today.
grease in his asshole, and he thinks it was a lover's quarrel.
Sam.
Roland?
Yes, Jim C.
That's right. They found lubrication in his buttocks, Sam. This was a lover's quarrel. Well, Quince, I don't think there was anything to indicate that. He's a fat man with a greasy ass, Sam.
It was lubricated. It was lubricated.
It was lubricated. It was murder.
Jim C.
That's right. He had a juicy, delicious ass, Sam. Unlike that girl on my boat, whose ass is flat. Like a pancake. Give me my members-only jacket. I'm going to get throat cancer, Sam.
Roland?
Yeah.
Feeling a little squishy back there?
Yeah, lots of
Yeah, a little gushy. You might want to go into the bathroom and cry.
How was it?
Wipe it out.
It was all right. I was like, I was about to take a dump, and then that's like, hey, come in here. So that was awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The gel inside.
So what guess you thinking?
I don't know. But they'll be good guess.
No.
There's a guess that you might not think of, like, oh, I don't know. So
Yeah.
All right, don't kill us too much.
I won't.
See, I think you should renege on the thing. He can't sue you.
Yeah.
Here's what this nice guy Louis wrote down. When he's done, you should say no to the guest and fuck you, too bad, sue us.
He couldn't actually sue you. Just go, thanks for the finger in the ass. No to your shit guests.
Take your guest and
business
walk.
as usual, you fucking dummy.
Hit the bricks, greasy ass.
Someone wants to know if you use the same glove, because now they're thinking Roland has a shit bag.
No, that's why I double gloved. I took the one glove off.
Yeah.
The lube was Juicy Lube Wild Cherry, brought to us by MySexyStore.com.
All right.
Wow. Oh, definitely. I smell cherry scent. That's not a natural scent for a Mexican.
Dr. Steve's bit is sponsored. That's terrific. Because it's your thing. It's your thing, Dr. Steve.
Thank you.
We'll try to come up with something
I always wanted to
for the
have
next
a
time.
thing.
But, Derek in New Hampshire or Indiana, what's up?
You made a man take a finger up the ass to benefit your radio show.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Of course.
What do you do for a living, asshole?
All right, Puddle of AIDS from Jersey writes, remember yesterday there was beautiful young girls gaping their asses?
Yeah.
Now this nervous fat boy's asshole and balls are being groped. What happened, guys, in one day?
It is true. This show is all over the place.
It's a bit of a seesaw. It's okay.
That's fine.
Ebb and flow.
Hey, Dr. Steve, the big promote for the show tomorrow night. What are you going to do?
Well, we've got a bunch of topics that we're going to discuss, and callers calling in with their medical problems, and they always tend to be things that they wouldn't ask their regular doctor, but have no problem talking about anonymously on a national radio show.
Yeah.
And it's called Weird Medicine, 9 o'clock Eastern on XM 202, the Saturday Night Virus.
How long is it, Steve, the show?
3 hours this time.
Oh, good, man.
The response last time was really so overwhelming that Danny said we got to do 3 hours.
It went too quickly last time is what happened.
It went amazingly quickly.
Dr. Steve has a way, because I've talked to him many times on the telephone. A great way of making you feel comfortable and relaxed. You're really good. You have a great way, just as a physician, because I'm a nervous wreck. But even if you're not sure what's wrong with you, he still has a great way of kind of talking you through it. And you're like, all right, I'll fucking live through this. I'll live through this. And usually you're okay. But
Hey, what does a pimple on your dick mean? Like a pimple, like a
you
whitehead.
should stop feeding your dick chocolate.
I can't beat that line.
Is it bad?
Oh, no, not necessarily. If it really is,
it's not me. I was blowing my dad, and he had a pimple on his dick. So I just want to know if I should worry about old dad.
That sounds perfectly normal.
Okay, good.
Do you know I have a discoloration on my penis?
You want to show Dr. Steve?
No.
Behind the couch, maybe?
No. It's like on the head. It's a purplish color. It looks like somebody pinched it and went, bad boy! And it hurts. It doesn't hurt. It's just a weird purple discoloration, like on the crown.
Like a burst blood vessel or something?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I would have to see that, but people just aren't perfectly shaded all over their body, and you'll have places that just develop that way.
How long
it could have
been
been an
there?
old trauma. It could have been a lot of different things.
It looks like the
Sounds
Virgin
serious,
Mary. Is that weird?
I've had girls ask me about it, though, because they don't know what it is.
Yeah, they don't like seeing anything weird on a dick.
Yeah,
no, they want
that's
a nice,
for sure.
clean white slate.
That's it.
Or black, or
Could
shiny
be a
black.
collection of capillaries called
like a Hershey
hemangioma.
bar.
Oh, a collection of capillaries, what?
Called a hemangioma. It could be a lot of different
What's a
things. I have to see
hemangioma
it.
from, though?
Have you seen those little pink spots on people's skin? Same thing. It's just the body is just a very complicated thing, and sometimes, especially on our skins, one of our most complicated organs, you'll just have things show up and they really don't mean anything.
It'd be funny if you looked at my penis and
Like
you
the
said
show, we show up and it doesn't mean anything.
That, however, is going to explode in 15 minutes.
It means my cock is rotting like a carcass. And the tip is going to fall off.
Cock is going to fucking become an undead, and it's going to kill you.
A zombie cock.
Yeah, have a zombie cock.
I wake up and it's holding a razor, just cutting my fat little belly. Why?
Why? Sam, this was murder.
All right, Dr. Steve, tomorrow night?
Yes, tomorrow night.
Thank you, my friend.
What time, 9 o'clock?
Yeah, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
9 to
Tune in.
midnight.
9 to
Great.
midnight.
It is very entertaining. A lot of callers calling. The phones are jammed.
Excellent use of a degree in education.
People have, yeah, exactly.
Really beautiful application.
And it's really sad that he does get information out there.
Oh, yeah, he does.
I almost find that sad that he helps people on this goddamn channel.
The tip of his penis was purple, Sam. Love it.
Thank you,
Love
guys.
the
The Jim C.
That's all I
Thank
think
you,
of.
Dr.
Thank you,
Steve.
Steve.
I hated that show when I was a kid because I loved The Odd Couple, and
Yeah.
I didn't understand yet that an actor could just go.
You
over
know,
and I
you're
used to watch Quincy and
so
it'd be
right.
like, "Be messy."
Yeah.
Where's being
Be
messy?
funny. And Oscar Madison,
Eat a
like,
big sandwich and let it fall on the floor.
wipe your hands on the curtains.
Where's your bathrobe?
Yeah, it was a
Hated
whole
it.
new character, and he was all
Hated it.
serious.
And he talked about issues.
Hated that.
I remember he found the botulism in the stadium sink. Does anybody remember that one?
No.
How do we not have any clips
Botulism.
of dramatic Quincy moments?
Yeah, we need
There's so
dramatic
many.
Quincy moments because it was such drama. And it was the only stupid coroner that was, like, directly involved with the crimes. There'd be gunfire, and there's Quincy ducking behind a car, throwing people's organs out at him, decomposing kidneys.
Solving crimes.
Yeah, he's like solving the crime. One-man show.
That fucking creepy Asian Sam. Always lurking around the genitals of whatever dead thing Quincy was working on. He always walk in and Sam always would lift his jet black hairdo out of the lap of something dead. Well, Quince, I thought I dropped my contact lens.
You're practicing cunnilingus.
That's right.
That's corpse.
That's necrophilia, Sam.
Oral necrophilia.
That's not a silent nod of a yes. They're dead. All right, we need more Quincy clips.
Yeah, love Quincy.
We're going to do the weigh-in for the biggest gainer contest, but first we have this fine piece of audio.
Next, we're going to store it up. Store it up so good. Excuse me, folks. My jello's falling down. Excuse me.
My jello's falling down.
My show's gonna
I love that clip already. Excuse me, folks, my jello's falling down.
What the hell?
You stupid. All right.
Well, it's good old Merrill. We've played Merrill clips before. It's the retard hosting a cooking show, part 3.
It's a retarded person hosting a cooking show.
Yes,
That's
it's Merrill.
They can do anything, those
That's
fucking...
good. They're handy capable, is what I like to say.
My jello's falling down. Excuse me. My show's gonna be storing up the jello here. I'm trying, folks. My jello's not doing that great. It's dying in the audience.
It's because your brain doesn't work and your face is pushed in.
This show is gonna...
That's what the doctor said during the sonogram. Your jello's not doing well. You might want to remove this.
You might want to...
This
is dark.
This show is going to be... My pudding's falling... My jello's falling down, folks. Here. There. I don't have no more paper towels, folks.
I don't what?
I don't think. What?
The galloping dumbbell.
Oh, man.
just wants his jello to come out right.
Julia should have aborted that child.
Oh, God.
No, it's fully a child.
Fully a child.
And by jello, he means IQ. Halitosis Kid from Baltimore. Yes. More from Merrill. Merrill finally shows you the final finished product of his jello.
Welcome back to the Mail Howard Kalin Show. We just came back from the microwave.
Sounds like Pee Wee
and
Herman.
We cooked a marvelous chicken and stuffing.
You forgot what you cooked, you asshole.
Let's see how it came out.
His hands are red from touching it without gloves.
Licking
God.
good chicken. And look
Licking
at that and stuffing.
Oh, who's eating that? Fingers he's using to shove up his nose, mouth, asshole.
He's got feathers sticking out of it. It's still half alive. Fucking dumb Merrill. He just took a chicken and took it by its feet, smashed its head, and cooked it.
Just go work in the box factory, retarded man.
Nobody wants you.
Dreaming. It's just depressing everybody.
It's his special snot resume.
Oh, God.
Nobody wants your fucking salmonella chicken, idiot.
Who's gonna fucking eat that?
Bringing down the human curve, you asshole.
Go fucking cook meth in a tub.
Spoiling our average intelligence, you cunt.
Exactly.
Roll that around in your mouth.
Fucking hilarious.
And here's some
Merrill.
chicken.
Fucking bunch of grasshoppers in a bowl. They're still alive.
Put fucking baby powder on it and vinegar.
He just punches them with his fist. That's the idea of cooking them.
Good chicken.
Let's find out more about Merle.
People in the audience, people anywhere, do not cook alone. Have your mom or dad or your brothers or your family be there when you're cooking.
That's hilarious.
Excuse me, folks, my Jello falling apart.
You need your mother to tell you not to pee-pee in the Jello, because you will forget, because you're all retarded like me. Everyone's retarded.
Don't cook alone. And don't put your tongue in these tempting things. As a socket.
Oh, God.
Let's go to the phones. It's Mike in Cleveland. Hello, Mike.
How about cooking with big tongues and drooling a child?
There he is. Very nice. Chris in Virginia. Chris.
Iron Helmet Chef America.
Iron Helmet Chef.
Let's go to Carl in Utah. Carl.
How's it going, guys?
Hey.
You guys rule. Hey, I just had an epiphany. I think you guys need to come up with the beep game for Merrill.
You think this might work?
I don't know. God already came up with the beep game. All intelligent thoughts.
All right.
Elgano.
Let's try Mark in Philly. Mark.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
He should be named Martha Stupid.
That's pretty good.
That's not a bad one.
Excuse me, folks, my Jello falling
Enough
apart.
about your Jello.
Excuse me.
Jimmy, you think this Merle kid likes to cook?
I don't think he likes to cook. This Merrill loves it.
He loves it, right?
But he probably doesn't have any heat on. They don't poke the stove in because he might kill himself and everybody in the neighborhood.
It's a cardboard box. He's got a pot on top of it.
Susie Bake Oven. Fucking puts a rock in. It's still a rock.
Susie Bake Oven. Isn't it an easy bake
whatever.
oven?
Fucking
You got Susie in there.
Susie Bake.
What about Jello?
What?
Does he like the Jello, Merle?
Oh. He loves it. Lives for it.
He won't shut up about it.
This show's gonna be good. Listen to me, people out there in the audience.
No.
And anywhere else in the whole world. Do not cook alone. Be with your mom and dad or your family. Because they will have to teach you the way to cook.
No, they
Do
don't.
not use the knife for anything.
That's only you.
Just watch Neil put dressing on his salad.
Don't use a knife for anything.
So good.
Oh, what was that?
Sound? That's the sound.
Don't give me advice. My brain works properly. You
Yeah,
asshole.
I could use a fucking knife.
I'm using all my synapses. I'm like, you're using 12 of them. You fucking useless asshole. Fucking. You think everyone's retarded?
What the? Don't use a knife.
Well, can we hear the yummy
For
sound?
anything.
Yeah,
Anything.
All right.
Steve from Bayshore writes, oh, God, a pinch of extra chromosome. Where's that fucking track?
That's right. You take a bowl and you fill it with disappointment. And you stir it up with embarrassment. Right.
Get the mixing bowl, put it on your head, and cut around with scissors for a hairdo that we all have.
Do not use a knife for anything. Just watch Neil put dressing on his salad.
Fucking.
so
Christ.
good.
What was that?
Sounds appetizing.
Goddamn bronze medal winner. Fucking.
All right.
Once again, we attacked the tough targets.
I know, we really are brave
Look
here on
out,
this
world! I'm better than that guy.
show. We were lucky enough to be normal. Yeah. Why do we have to put it that way? Why can't we just make fun of retarded people?
Right.
Yeah. Who's to say what's normal?
Guilt-free.
Maybe he's normal.
Right.
Fuck
good.
him.
He's ignorance is bliss, I say. This guy is happy as a pig in shit.
You don't know.
Not,
Well,
not
the
as
day
clean.
he shot this, he was.
Oh, you guys are all tripping over each other.
I know.
The day he shot that video, he was happy. Could have been as soon as it was a wrap, he was like, oh, I'm getting tired. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm sick of the cooking. But everyone loves it. You bring happiness and joy and inspiration. Hey! I want to masturbate again. No, don't. I want to masturbate and poop at the same time.
That is kind of a stereotype they have, is that they're just jerking off all the time.
Off, yes.
I don't know if it's accurate or not.
Simon from Virginia writes, did you find the show on Not Enough Oxygen in the Womb Network?
Not enough oxygen.
Yeah, here we go. More of Merrill.
Ready, set.
Merrill's going to
what
do
is it
some
called?
impressions.
Ready, set, be retarded.
No. His show is on HB. Oh.
Oh.
This is parents' reaction. Just playing it.
Merrill wants to do some. Merrill wants to do some impressions for everybody.
And I want to tell you something. The one invitation I want to do before we leave tonight is Raquel Welch.
Yeah.
Ba-da-dum. Well, hi, everybody. I'm Raquel Welch.
Yeah, that's just what she sounded like.
This show is almost over. Hip, hip, hooray to me. Well, you know, that's just gonna be here. Is my all-time favorite. It's Jack Benny. Well, I'm Jack Benny. You know, my violin, that's how you play. Me, 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 me. Or Alfred Hitchcock. Well, hi, everybody. Bum, bum,
That's
bum,
not bad.
bum, bum, bum.
Is this
bum,
retard
bum,
60?
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Not even doing the song right.
Bum, bum, bum. A Porky Pig.
Yeah.
That's Merrill. Alfred, your father should have pulled out his cock.
Yeah, that's just what Porky Pig did.
He does these impersonations. I swear, you would think it was the real people.
That's just what Porky Pig did.
Yeah.
He just stood in that circle and just went. Did
he even get to the punchline?
He didn't even say that's all, folks.
No.
He just blathered on like a retard or something. As if one would almost think that the fellow was retarded. If I didn't know better, I'd say that fellow had Down syndrome.
Old Stegosaurus brain. Fucking brain of a leaf eater.
There's more?
One more clip.
Oh, great.
Next week's show, we're going to be doing
Chicken
a
and
scene
Jello.
from Motorola.
What?
Motorola, the show's going to call, the topic is the life of Motorola
What the
from
hell?
Mel Howard Kalin. What he does at Motorola. He's going to spend the whole day there.
What the fuck?
The show's going to be interviewing my friends, my boss, the people who are my best friends, who's not my best friends, we're going to introduce everybody.
No one's your best friend.
No.
That means everybody.
If you were an Eskimo, they would have
Everybody.
left you for
All
the
my
fucking
bosses.
bears, asshole.
All my everybody. The show's going to be funny. There's going to be imitations. There's going to be a lot of guest stars, guest hosts.
No, there's not.
No.
Exactly.
No one's coming.
And that's it, folks.
Yeah, that
Thanks
is
for
it.
coming to the Mayor Howard Catering Show.
From the forehead up, it's a great impression of Pete Rose.
Mo Howard.
We got Matt from Queensbury. Matt, what's up?
Hey, guys, who is that? Chef Boyardee our family photos ruined?
Chef Boyardee.
Come on. Jimmy, I'll see you in Albany.
Thank you. All right.
Watching out.
The kid. He would have been put out on a float if he was a fucking Eskimo. They would have
put him on an ice float.
Put him on an ice float and let the fucking let the whatevers get him.
The polar bears, right?
He would have been naturally selected.
Killer whale.
They wouldn't have eaten him, though. They would have sensed that something was wrong. Like the way you smell a piece of bad sushi.
Yep.
Wolfgang suck.
If he was a fucking Wolfgang.
No, Wolfgang Cluck. He's dope.
Let's go to if he was a fucking Sioux Indian in the 1700s, they would have kicked him to death. Would have been the end of him.
Prayed to their gods never to send another.
This one doesn't work.
This one broken.
This is one brain broken.
This one heap broken.
Brain broken.
Fucking. This one stinks.
It was a simpler time.
Yeah.
Brain broken.
Yeah, brain broken. Kick him to death.
Must kick to death.
Must kick to death.
They would scalp him and use his dumb hair as a throw rug.
They keep fucking retarded Indians around.
Mike knew something was wrong when they gave him moccasins and he ate them. They're like, he has to go. He's not going to be helpful. Mikey.
Hey.
Hey.
Me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, shouldn't this retard be in a blimp tossing out fucking water balloons?
Oh, that doesn't.
That's hurtful.
Runkus.
That's hurtful.
I don't even understand that one.
We
you
did a
don't need
bit
to.
12
Don't
years
worry
ago
about
that
it.
was really
Blah,
bad.
blah, blah,
Listened to it just the other day for the first time in 12 years, and we're very embarrassed.
Yes. Biggest gainer time. Let's get the weigh-ins going.
Okay, we need a scale.
Louis, we got guys just pigging out and trying to gain as much weight in the next 3 months.
Oh, God, really?
Going against all those fucking shows that are trying to get America
Who's doing
healthy.
it? What, people on your show? You
Well,
mean?
obviously not Sam.
We got Butcher. We got, where's
young,
Bronx Johnny's music?
Bronx Johnny.
Bronx Johnny. He's
The lovely Lily.
Oh, my God.
The cute girl's doing it?
Yeah, the lovely
Why
Lily.
make her fat?
I don't want to make her
So
fat.
no one wants her.
Wait, hold on. Why isn't her mic on?
Why would that work?
Ron and Fez noon to 3. Thank you.
Ah, there's the plug. Got that first. Dave, you are looking good, man. You are looking good. Let me tell you something.
Congratulations! You guys have officially destroyed my fucking life. you won! Ron Fez noon to 3, O&A 6 to 12. You guys won.
Wow,
I'm nothing anymore. I'm like a grown-up version of Chunk from fucking Goonies.
You really have gone to shit.
Did he not look like this always?
No, he was a
know this
slim guy.
I'm 195 when I started this whole fucking debacle.
He was a slim guy.
Oh, my God.
On Ron and Fez's show, he winds up getting married. Now he's expecting a child with his new bride. And he's turning into what looks like the typical fucking piece of shit father. Look, he's got a wife beater on. You can see his belly
really
button and
bad.
tits through it.
His awful white man tattoos.
How much does he? I want to know how much he weighs.
Yeah, whack bag tattoos.
Yeah, my whole life is going spiraling
Yeah,
down.
look at your belly, your
alcohol
gut.
abuse and overeating.
Oh yeah, he's a ridiculous alcoholic too.
Financial issues. Thanks, Don.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You look like you're gonna beat your wife at some point during your marriage.
yeah. I'm there. I'm ready to snap. I'm snapping at homeless people all the time.
I see you dressed just like that with the cops like wrestling you down and you drunk arguing with them to get the fuck out of my house. It's my house. I got rights in my house. And they start spewing like what they think their rights are. I got the right to hit my wife in my house. It's like, no, you don't.
And the immediate turn from defiance to okay, no, don't.
All right, yeah, right when the fucking taser hits him with a mace in the face. Okay,
My eyes are burning.
baby, I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Bail me out. Bail me out, baby.
The constant feeling of having this shit. If Dr. Steve had given me the prostate, there would have been poop on his finger.
Really?
Just from all the overeating.
You're just eating too much. You're really taking this
I get all in.
to heart, literally. Cholesterol.
This is great.
All in. Once he got married, I saw like this spiral of like you were a pretty wild single guy where you're out drinking all the time, and but you kind of. At least you kept yourself in some kind of shape.
Yeah.
Now you're just giving up.
I've just destroyed myself.
Yeah.
Wow.
Due to the radio business.
Wow.
All right, who's going to weigh in first? I think we saved Dave for a little later. Let's go with Lily.
The lovely Lily. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Lily is a
Just
very slender, pretty girl.
She's
Lily.
about 5'9".
What do you think the
5'8".
Giants' chances are of winning the Super Bowl?
I don't know. I haven't weighed myself in like.
No. What do you think the Giants' chances are of winning the Super Bowl?
But that's good not to be a narcissist.
The chances.
I heard there was a bet made.
Yeah. A lot of people talking about this bet that went down on Ron and Fez yesterday. What was that about?
See, well, my girlfriend was in the studio with Ron and Fez yesterday, and a bet was made that if the Giants win against the Patriots, Lily comes over and spends the night over our house.
It's true.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's the deal they cut.
She spends the night over your house?
Yeah, but the Giants have to fucking win. Like, I should be in a car right now just driving up to pull a fucking Nancy Kerrigan on
you want
Tom
Brady.
Brady.
You want to see her in her jammies. You
Bash her. Yeah.
Or
I understand.
out of them.
Whatever, yeah, out, in, doesn't matter. I got cameras everywhere.
I lost weight.
You lost weight?
Yeah.
I thought you were taking this seriously.
I was, but you know what? I'm having womanly troubles this week.
Uh-oh.
So I tend to not eat when I...
Yuck.
Wait, you're having your period? You call it womenly troubles?
Yes,
womenly troubles.
How old are you, Louis? 60?
Aunt Flo's come to visit.
Womenly troubles.
Womenly.
That's what the Irish called the fucking
Someone,
terrorism. The troubles.
Trouble and
The
strife.
troubles. She's having womenly troubles.
Yeah, I remember the times of the troubles.
That's right.
Yes.
This is my unclean week. So I tend to eat more.
The curse.
So don't the women eat a lot usually when they're
well,
having
before.
Before
like,
to get
I
ready
will tear
for it?
my house apart looking for food,
And
like
then
a
they
bear,
bloat.
before
Yeah.
I get my period.
Yeah.
But once I have it, I have like
By the way,
absolutely no appetite.
And she gets it pretty bad because those boots were white when she put them on this morning. She has
I'm
red
winding
boots,
down
people.
now.
Red boots.
Red
Thank
boots.
you.
So what was the
Visual
wet-
Blood
fucking
from
radio
red
image, dummy.
125.4.
Lily has gained.
White boots that were made red from blood of her vagina.
See, blood came from her vagina. And she had white boots before.
Clarence, I think it's a problem. Something inside of her was murdered.
Gypsy.
Wow. More gypsy. So what do we got there, Sam?
Lily has lost 2.2 pounds since our last weigh-in.
How much did she weigh?
And gained 1.6 from the beginning.
So wow. She's only gained a pound and a half, more or less.
Correct.
What's a ruling if there's a hotel fire that kills the Patriots? Anyone? Ruling here? Giants win by forfeit? What happens? Has that ever happened in a Super Bowl?
Depends on what she wears to sleep, though. She can stay over and wear, like,
I think she's a panties and t-shirt.
You don't think she'd just be fun to have
I knew.
spend the night like a sleepover?
Excuse me, don't make me look shallow because I was sexualizing. All of a sudden, I'm an asshole.
We
I want to talk to her.
like we could all play Monopoly or something until late at night.
That's cool. Or poker or something.
Yeah,
More
poker.
adults.
More adult. We can play poker.
Strip
I
poker.
don't like the fact that Anthony's coming up with a good guy. Like, no, wear flannels. We'll play shoots and ladders.
I'm locking the door and holding her at gunpoint.
Meanwhile, he's got a toilet cam hooked up.
I know.
Someone suggested yesterday that she would just be locked in the guest room with one of my guns and accidentally shoot me as I walk to the bathroom.
How old are you?
That?
How old are you?
I'm 26.
God, she's cute.
Thanks.
I like her.
Yeah, everyone loves Lily.
I'm not very married, you know. I'm married, but not really.
Oh, it's okay. I'm in a relationship.
Okay, that's fine then.
That worked out nicely for both of you.
Way to go, Lou.
One flailing reach and one cold hard go fuck yourself.
All right, who's up next? Let's go with
welcome.
Bronx Johnny.
Exactly what happened.
Bronx Johnny making his way to the scale.
Yeah, see, that's
Ron Fez doing 3.
Hey, Johnny, you high right now?
I wish they test twice a day at my job, man.
Twice a day?
Yeah, they not fucking around.
They don't trust you at all, do they?
No. Twice a day? That's not... No one gets tested twice a
In
day.
A week and shit, you know. That shit is crazy. They get tested twice in a week.
What do you test for?
Whatever's in your system.
What are you doing?
Alcohol and all that shit. Well, allegedly I do weed occasionally.
No, but what are you doing
work-wise? You line of work, not drugs.
Allegedly and occasionally.
Yeah.
For what?
Marriott and... I can't even... fuck them. Marriott and...
Fuck them.
What's some majestic homo shit? Cool hotel though if you ever out there.
Did you say for some majestic homo shit?
I guess. It's majestic something. I can't pronounce.
So you're like a hotel security guy?
Security guard, fucking... I do janitorial shit if need be.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for money, man.
No, I mean, what are you looking for when you're doing the security thing? Like, what are you looking out for?
Oh, I gotta make sure people packages get to them. Nobody bugs the guests and shit.
If someone calls up and says, I need like a wire for my computer, you're the guy that brings it up?
Nah, I send the kids down to go get them.
Fuck them then. Okay.
Yeah, we got, for some reason, you can have 14-year-old Asian kids working downstairs and call them interns.
Oh, shit, that sounds illegal.
Really? At the Marriott here in New York?
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Little scandal going on.
Wow.
By the way,
boy.
Interns. Interns that are making sneakers
work in a
the
hotel.
basement.
Yeah.
That's great.
Interesting.
All right. What is Bronx Johnny weigh?
Yeah, how you doing?
Oh, shit.
How much?
Oh, boy.
That deal.
Is there a dot there?
Is there a dot?
I either weigh 165 or 1,650.
It's at 195. I've lost about, 8 pounds?
You're all losing fucking weight.
What are you guys eating, AIDS?
You're wrecking our bed.
Ron and Fez are working you guys too hard. They work you too hard, except for Dave. Dave's figured it all out. Look at his gut hanging out of his wife beater.
He's eating pizza right now.
He's eating right now, too. What a mess.
This Ron and Fez crew, they can't even, gain weight the right way.
I'm fucking trying. I can't keep the weight on, man.
Is there anything you guys do correctly?
Yeah.
Dave, you absolutely could be in one of those movies.
There's some people that are fat guys in waiting.
Yeah.
Like your friend Dave here. Like, that's pretty
Dave
much... if he ever looked skinny, he was just waiting to look like this.
Do you see him I
his
can
natural
totally
state.
see him in a movie where it's in Boston and he's like the miserable Irish dad who's just like
movie. He's like a cartoon.
Everyone hates him.
Yeah. He's like a cartoon.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a caricature. But these other people are generally they look like their bodies take care of themselves. These are people who have a self-cleaning system.
Yeah, Lily, I don't see gaining any weight.
No, she's not gonna gain any weight.
It was just a ploy to get you in here on a steady basis.
I did go to the bathroom this morning.
Oh, you did?
That is my problem.
Nice one.
I had to. When I wake up, I have to.
Nice
like
one.
a 3-pound shit. Then.
Yeah.
Hey, next time you take a dump while we're still on the air, could you not flush and then tell us about it? And then we want to send somebody in there to check it out.
Okay.
All right, good.
I go here all the time. So.
All right, good. Let us know next time. I'm serious.
And Lily now has a camera on Pal Talk.
Yeah, somebody sent it to me.
Yeah, so she cammed up last night, and we got to see her puppy attack her.
Aw.
He wasn't attacking, he was biting, but
no, I know. You didn't have peanut butter, and he was very angry with that.
Yeah, he's crazy.
What kind of dog is it?
It's a Shar-Pei.
Okay, cool. Little fat neck. You think their eyes clipped and shit, right?
Yeah, my old one I did, but this one seems to not be so wrinkled by
It was
the eyes.
growling, and then it attacked her face. It was really funny to watch.
Wait. Why are we clipping the eyelids? I mean, nature...
Well,
they did
Shar-Peis
fine in nature before humans had to start fucking with their eyelids.
Shar-Peis are all fucked up from overbreeding.
That wasn't supposed to be in nature.
Infections in their skin from the folds.
That's wonderful.
They're not supposed to be so wrinkly. People do it because they think it's cute, and then they get irritated and they have bad lives.
Look at Louis doing.
But nobody actually loves dogs. They just like looking at them.
I didn't know that.
All right.
Yeah, why do you know that, Lou?
What?
Why do you know that?
Because I don't know. I just hear shit and then I know it.
Okay.
And Lily, you were in your bed. You were in your bedroom last night.
Yeah.
And you were wearing something. It was very skimpy for you. You usually wear
It was
like
just a
you usually
tank
dress
top.
like this. It was but it had like spaghetti straps, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, little spaghetti straps
spaghetti
and stuff.
strap.
Ooh, yeah,
sure.
so
that's good.
Yeah.
well,
It's a tank top.
based on the reaction of the room, people were very happy.
I will never go on cam again.
You're never going to go on camera again.
Never.
Why?
Creeps.
See, you fucking people ruin it.
They do.
What did you think they're gonna?
That's true.
Well,
How many
I felt like
Arabs
I
were
owed it
jacking
to
off
Why
to
else
you?
would somebody want to see you on a camera on?
Just so they could jerk off to you.
Yeah, I mean, do you think they're gonna?
Pretty
They
much
want to
this.
see the expression on your face when they tell you what big Giants fans they are. Like it's not quite.
It's very weird.
Why don't you just go on dressed like that? You're a very smart, sharp dresser. You always have like a cool style.
Well, she was in
Little
like her
scarves.
bedroom. It was nighttime. It was very late. It was getting up at like 10 o'clock or something like that. And she was kind of in the bedroom. It was kind of dim lighting.
Can fucking Pal Talk? I'm sorry to interrupt you. Can Pal Talk fucking compatible with Mac already?
Yeah, they better work on
Enough
that.
already. What the fuck?
Yeah, because I have no
Hurry
idea
up.
what that is.
Assholes.
All right, we got to get Travis Wade because he's got to get back to work for line of the day and stuff. So next time Lily poops, we're going to take a look at her poop.
Yeah.
First, I have to take my pants off because Sam insists.
It's not.
Oh, Sam. Sam.
That's right. Louis, look at these
That's
legs.
right.
Look at these legs.
They're good legs.
No, I don't know what these
Oh,
are.
Christ, when did you get out of Auschwitz? Jesus Christ.
Isn't that awful?
Throw them on a pile of corpses already.
That really is horrible.
Fucking hairy
You need to be slung into a corpse pile by a SS officer. That's ridiculous.
Holy shit.
That's ridiculous.
I think they're nice.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Usually
Nice.
legs like that are walking around the beach fighting for French fries.
Oh, my God.
Did he gain a pound finally?
I gained more than a pound.
What'd you gain?
I'm at 122.4.
Oh, what a...
I think that's 3 pounds, right, Sam? Let me just put it in my spreadsheet.
What an exciting bit we got going.
This is thrilling.
Awful hairy legs.
You're now leading Lily by 0.8 pounds
Damn
overall.
right.
All right.
Yeah, they're in their own division there, Louis.
That's the lightweight division.
So whatever. Now we go to either Butcher or all right, Butcher.
Butcher is our ace in the hole. Butcher looked like he was in shape for this whole time that he's been here. Up until a couple of weeks ago, we thought he was actually in shape.
Yeah.
Like he's one of those guys that looks like he's got muscles and stuff, but he was hiding a world of hurt underneath loose T-shirts.
Yes, he was. Dave thinks he looks like crap.
And then when we gave him this challenge,
That's really good hiding.
Yeah, isn't it?
That's amazing. He's got a sleeper disgusting body. That's amazing.
Word. Oh, Butcher's happy with his weight gain.
It could be better. 217.
From what was
You
your
weigh
original?
217?
Yeah.
Jesus,
I
I'm
believe the
fucking fat.
last one was 216, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, you've gained 1 pound.
Oh, a pound. Wow.
I think
He slowed down.
I outweigh all these people.
He's
Yes.
gained 8.6 overall.
8.6 overall.
I'm trying, man.
You're working it.
All right.
Your joke about your weight,
dump
Louis.
in like 2 days.
What's that?
Your joke about your weight is fucking hilarious.
Oh, because I weigh 240 now, and it's not supposed to be your age plus 200 pounds.
Yeah, I don't know what a healthy weight is.
It's not a good form. No doctor's going to tell you, hey, your age plus 200. That's about what you should weigh.
That's never a rule of thumb to follow.
No, I was watching a boxing match, and there was two guys, and they each weighed 115. And I realized these two guys still need a fat baby to make me. Like two grown men. I'm sure I outweigh these guys. If he weighs 217, because I'm usually at 240.
You have lost weight,
You
though.
lost weight, though.
Yeah,
but I'm still
like slimming down.
All right, finally, Eastside Dave. Let's
Wasting
go.
away.
Here comes Dave. Look at this disaster.
With pizza.
By the way, I got to also mention that Eastside Dave is in Afro Wars.
Yes, he's also in Afro Wars.
Dave, I want you to know that Than has he's done with Afro Wars.
Yeah, he's out.
He officially shaved.
Oh, yes.
So now it's down to you, Sam, and Danny.
But Sam is like
Pizza for later.
You're running away with this thing. Sam has got the natural, round, African afro.
Yeah, but Eastside Dave, it's getting interesting.
I'm coming on now.
You are really, yeah.
I think I'm getting there.
Because of our show, he's got to grow his hair out. He's got a fucking huge belly now.
Oh, it's
Look at that. Look at the gut. Look at the
I have a Sopranos tattoo.
Look at his hate handles.
Yeah, show Louis C.K. the Sopranos
I'd like
tattoo.
to see my Sopranos tattoo.
What the fuck
It
is
is
wrong with
the
you?
worst tattoo ever. Come here and look at this.
I want Mr. C.K.
I don't even know who that's supposed
He
to
thinks
be.
these are the Sopranos. Now, you ever see tats that look like real people?
Yeah.
Look at the horrible work this is.
That's awful.
It doesn't
That's
look like
awful.
any of them.
Nobody looks like anybody.
Who did that? Some guy from Long Island.
Nobody looks like anybody.
I didn't do a lot of background checking on it.
That is horrible.
Janice looks like fucking Joe Pepitone.
It looks like Janice is one of the people you got?
Which one's Janice?
You tried to do Janice?
No, sorry, Meadow.
It looks like
Meadow.
It looks
Meadow,
like
who looks like Janice, who looks like Joe Pepitone.
no.
And then wait a minute.
Who
The
looks like
son,
Gene Wilder.
the son looks like a superhero. He looks like
It looks like the Kiss Alive
Also,
cover.
the shit this guy chooses to get tattooed, it's like he sees an interesting McDonald's commercial, and he's like, I'm going to get a tattoo of that.
No, that was another
I found
lost
that kind
bet.
of amusing for a minute. I'm going to get a tattoo of it on my body.
It just
a
looks
bad
like
one.
Mount Douchemore.
My whole thing is it's a billboard of bets I've lost. I got Whack Bet
he loses
and
bets.
Lucky Boy, which means pedophile in prison. Great joke by Mr. Bennington, but Ron.
Lucky Boy means pedophile in prison?
Yeah, he tricked me.
You better not go to prison. Wow.
So let's see. No, that's my sweatshirt.
Yes, step
let's
up
see what he
there.
weighs, though.
You are a fucking Dr. Zayas-looking motherfucker.
That Sopranos tattoo is horrendous.
Isn't that horrible?
Yeah.
And what was your starting weight?
195.
195, okay. It's a sweet boy.
195, that's skinny.
202.2.
Wow,
Jesus,
I thought it was a lot
way more than any of these people.
I thought that was a lot more.
So did I. I'm very surprised at that number.
You have to work harder.
7 pounds.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Team,
you got a lot of stress in your life these days.
I do.
Team O&A is winning on all fronts right now.
Yeah,
How do you
every
like-
class.
Yeah, every class, of course.
How do you like being married, Dave? You like it?
I do, Jim. I like to come home to a hot meal twice a week. I'm just kidding, baby. Oh, I'm in trouble.
Are you? Louis weighing himself.
Jesus Christ.
How much are you, sweetie?
242.
Oh, my God.
242.
How do you look skinny? Maybe you're putting all muscle on.
242, I'm gaining weight.
Dude, you all muscle? You slim down.
You don't look like 242.
No, you really don't. You
tall
hide
you?
it well.
That's what it says on the
How
thing.
tall are you? 5'10"?
I'm 6 foot.
You're 6 foot. You don't look.
I have a
240.
long torso, so I spread it out.
Is
But
that
no,
it?
Look at this. That's all.
All right, there's
Wow.
the weigh-in. That was really exciting.
All right, I liked it. It was fun. I like talking to these people.
Yeah, they're great.
Good group of people we have here.
Noon to 3.
All right, noon to 3.
O&A, 6 to noon.
Thank you.
Bronx Johnny, you got anything
Ron and
else?
Fez.
I love this
I
kid.
apologize for fucking being underweight. I will fucking pig out till I gain something. Love Foodie Tank, Lou. That's the shit.
Thanks, man.
And appreciate the fact you actually made killing your kid kind of funny when you
Killing
had her
my
by the
kid?
fucking when you said you had her by the fucking the tailpipe of the car.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
That shit
Well, I
was
didn't
fucking
kill her, though.
hilarious.
She didn't
Well,
die.
I said almost. I didn't say you did.
Okay.
But hilarious, no doubt.
Thank you very
hilarious.
much. Thank you.
I love
Catch y'all later.
All right. Play his music.
Yeah.
Bronx Johnny gets his own music when he comes on our show.
Look at him just struts out.
There he goes. Bronx Johnny, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Time for line of the day. Ski Colorado. Keep that going there. I like that.
Yeah, that's
Come on,
good.
Sam.
SkiColoradoNow.com for info
Yeah, you
on
like
great
Lily?
deals on 26 world-class
Everyone does.
resorts and up-to-the-minute snow conditions. Log on to SkiColoradoNow.com. Here's a runner-up line of the day.
I loved this one.
No?
Clearly on the same pot as the other.
Oh, right. Clearly.
Wow.
The old transition's a little rough.
Yeah. Oh, we're ready.
It doesn't. It's a
no.
confirmation that I had indeed flat. I had flat. It looked like a shit nail head.
No, that's a great line.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just feeling shy.
Here's another runner-up line of the day.
That's what the doctor said during the sonogram. Your jello's not doing well. Oh, always happy to put out a retard joke.
Of course you are.
Right to the next one.
Dream analyzer.
One time I dreamt I was
All
flying.
dreams mean the same thing. It's the Jews trying to control your mind. That's what every dream is.
And finally, the last runner-up line of the day for today.
It's got a feather sticking out of it. It's still half alive. Fucking dumb Merrill. He just took a chicken and took it by its feet,
Go
smashed its head, and cooked it.
Just go work in the box factory, retarded man.
Nobody
Quit
wants you.
dreaming. It's just depressing everybody.
Jesus. Very nice. SkiColoradoNow.com. Here's your line of the day. Here comes line of the day.
Line of the day. Line of the day.
Line of the day, Sam.
The day he shot that video, he was happy. Could have been as soon as it was a wrap, he was like, I'm getting tired. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm sick of the cooking. But everyone loves it. You bring happiness and joy and inspiration. Hey! I want to masturbate again. No, don't. I want to masturbate and poop at the same time.
F-U-A-B-U! We hate you! Take that, you motherfuckers!
Louis, any plugs?
Fucking Wilkes Bar. I don't have the paper.
Is it Wilkes-Barre?
Wilkes Bar.
It's the Kirby Center.
The Kirby Center in Wilkes Bar, March 7th. But more importantly, Buffalo, the something Center of the Arts on February 14th, and Cleveland, the Playhouse on the 15th of February.
All right.
Please come to those shows.
Something Center.
I have to plug.
No, you don't.
But I do.
Oh, okay.
Next weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend is Bananas in Poughkeepsie. And then February 15th through 17th is Cobb's in San Francisco. And I have a bunch of dates going on stale soon for like Seattle.
On stale?
Portland. On stale, yes. We're going on stale.
No one gets away with shit on this show.
As we shouldn't.
The nitpicking douchebags.
I'm a tripping cunt. Fucking, I talk for a living and I can't do that properly. I put T's where they don't belong. As long as they're not in cells. Give me those ribs. Another age joke, Sam. At least he's expanding his repertoire. One impression, one joke.
And finally, Dr. Steve, the big plug for your show. I want to thank you for sticking.
Yes.
I want you to. What? Oh, all right. Dr. Steve, everyone.
Hello.
Just want to thank you for sticking your finger up Roland's butt because, you know, it's your
Thank you for the opportunity.
That's your thing.
Thank you for the opportunity.
But that's your thing. We started. We got to keep it going. Yeah.
It's a great thing to
I was
have.
working on a T-shirt for you, so.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Listen to Weird Medicine, 9 o'clock Eastern on XM 202 Saturday night on the Saturday Night Virus.
Very good,
Tomorrow
Dr.
night.
Steve.
Tomorrow
Very
night.
entertaining show.
Thanks.
I'm going to come by and hang out.
Are you?
Yeah. Do that. I like this. And then we all go out afterwards and get shit-faced. It's kind of fun.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Nice.
It's excellent. It's excellent.
Okay, brother, man.
Oh, face! Oh! Touche, my friend. All right. Quick out. Thanks, Dr. Steve.
Thanks, man.
Roland, anything? Did he clean out your asshole?
I cleaned it out.
Was it gushy and kind of uncomfortable?
Liquidy.
And what?
Like liquidy.
Yeah. It wasn't that bad, right?
It was awkward.
It was awkward.
By the way, I just realized I was talking to Lily with a fucking breathe right strip on my nose, and I want to remove it with a shotgun blast.
All right. First of all,
If she worked in my office,
do you have
it
a
would
shot?
be. She's one
without
of those.
it?
Oh, no, I'm not even...
I mean, without the breathe right strip.
No, but you don't want to just talk to a... It's not even about that. So you just don't want to talk to a pretty girl with
I
a
gotcha.
fucking Band-Aid on your nose.
If I worked in an
Like a
office
douche.
where she worked, I would be that would be my whole day.
Really?
Like, okay, it's been 24 minutes. I think I can go over again.
I just no productivity whatsoever.
It would just be constant.
Remember those days?
Oh, God.
Holy shit. If you ever had to work in a real office.
And there'd be a girl who's just like, she doesn't have a scar across her face, so you're in love with her. You're like, oh my God, she weighs less than 300.
I guess they really...
She doesn't smell like actual shit. I want to have
I guess they really did need to
marry her.
invent human resources
Yeah.
because I forgot about that. You would always come up with some dumb excuse why you had to go to that side of the office,
walk
asking
by.
for something or...
Exactly.
Hey, how's it going? Did you notice if they had dropped, if there's their new coffee in the coffee machine?
Yeah, it's all dumb stuff.
I don't know. You may want to just go check it. It says I should go check it. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go jerk off to you in my cubicle.
Louis, that is hilarious.
Oh, it's so sad.
It's so true, though.
Is that the new Nissan I saw you pulling up in this morning?
Yes.
Just anything to maybe get a little more personal into your personal
Exactly.
life that I could talk about?
And the best part is that she was always like a 4 or 5, like you said. It wasn't even that special, but it was
No.
like the only female in the area.
You just look at her neck and her fucking cheeks. You're like, she's got the best skin in the world.
So you going to shenanigans with everybody on Friday?
God damn it.
Yeah, no, huh?
No.
All right. That's fun. Great. All right, guys. We'll see you Monday.
It's Flea Man from Westchester. I love Jim Norton because of his brutal honesty, his hilarious commentary on society, and that he likes to kill, rape, and eat people and admits it.
You have any fantasies about Jim?
I'd like to be in between him and Rich Voss and have them flip a coin to decide who fucks me. Fucks me, fucks me, fucks me.